dogs! Hello. Hi. My dear darling dog army, I missed you so much. Oh my god, we already hit the hype train and the sub goal and everything before I even started. Oh my god. You guys must have missed me. Thank you so much. Thank you for all of the support. Thank you everyone. Oh my god, 34 subs before I even went off starting soon. My goodness, thank you guys. That must be a new record in terms of speediness. My goodness. No, the redeems do not work, I'm afraid. Hold on, let me turn them off. It's because I'm in Denmark right now. Let me turn off redeems real quick. I apologize. Dog army. I apologize. We will make sure that they work again. For tomorrow's stream, if I can get the time, I'll set it up for tomorrow's stream. Thank you so much to each and every one of you, my dear darling dog army. Hi, it's so good to see you. Mary, woo, we missed you so much. We missed you. Aw, I missed you too. Hello, dogs. The audio is going to be a little bit different. I hope it's alright. Is the audio okay? Kitson and Nico, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I'll thank all of you in just a moment. I just want to say hi to everyone first. Hello everyone. Hi Mimi. Hi Catslol, VH Rock God, Sammy, Slew2. Hello Slew. Shinmetsu, OC Foxy Boy, 10T, 10 Twitch. Oh my god, Shushu. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Hello Shushu. Hi, thank you very much for the 25 tier 1 subs. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, level 8 hype train completed. We're now at level 9 hype train. Thank you to each and every one of you. My goodness, thank you. Okay, I'm going to read through all of the ones who just gifted a sub and I'll thank all of you, okay? Let's see. This is a surprise. Aoife, thank you for the 36 month at tier 2. Oh my god. Tier 2. Is that 3 years? I think that might be 3 years. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, dear Aoife. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, dear Aoife. Happy dog birthday. Look at your new sub emoji. You're now a queen ink dog. Amazing. Happy dog birthday, Aoife, and thank you for everything you've done for me. You're an amazing person. Oh my god, more bits. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Midoriko. I will get to everyone. Okay. So, we now have ToeUp5, who has resubscribed for their 12th month. Oh my god, it's another dog birthday. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, dear ToeUp_5. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, ToeUp_5. Happy dog birthday. And Netro, thank you for the 25 tier 1 subs to the community. Oh my god. Thank you so much, my dear sweet Netro. Mwah. Thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. That's a lot of dogs. That is 25 new ink dogs for the dog army. Thank you, darling. Thank you, my darling. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can I get some love in chat for our dear Netro? Some hearts in chat. Some ink hearts in chat. Please. Thank you so much, Netro. Thank you. And then we have Mimi VR, my VR chat friend. Mimi2001 VR for gifting 2 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you so much, Mimi. Thank you very much. Now, we've got Wicked Wolf. Thank you for the 7 months. Wicked Wolf 13. Thank you very much, dear sweet beloved ink dog. Mwah. Thank you for the 7 months. Thank you very much, my darling. Thank you. And next we have Jolly Jarrett with 45 months. 45 months from Jolly Jarrett. Thank you so much, Jolly Jarrett, for all of your many months of support. Thank you, Jolly Jared, for the 45 months. Good morning to you too. Then we've got Clotho V. Belodium for 13 months. Sorry I couldn't be awake for your con stream, Mary. I was sick that day. Hope you had fun. I had a great time. Thank you so much for your support, Clotho. Thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits, Amarides. Mary, hi. Woof. Hi, Amari. Hi. Thank you so much. Then we've got VH Rock God for 25 months. Welcome back, dog. Thank you, VH Rock God, and welcome back to my chat. Thank you so much for the 25 Tier 1 subs. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, VH Rock God. Then we have Kitson and Nico with 1,000 bits. Not one, not two, no, 1,000 bits. Thank you, Kitson and Nico. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate it so much. Shoo, Silent Owl. Thank you for the 25 Tier 1 subs to the community. Not only did Shoo show up at the convention and purchase my print and my book, Shoo also just gifted 25 Tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you, my darling. Mwah. Thank you so much. Bitte schön. Vielen Dank, Shoo. Thank you. And Netro with another 25 Tier 1 subs. Oh my god. What? Thank you. Thank you very much, Netro. Another 25, so that's 50 in total. My goodness, thank you, Netro. Mwah, thank you so much. Kitson and Nico, thank you for the 145 bits. And thank you, Ruby Two Shoes, thank you for the 100 bits. Niderico, thank you for the 100 bits. Itty Bitty Musura, thank you for the 100 bits. Amarides, thank you for the 100 bits. Mary, hi, woof. Woof, woof to you too. And then we've got Amarides, thank you for your Tier 1 sub for your first month ever. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, my darling. Thank you, Amarides. Can I get some welcome to the newest member of the Dog Army, Amarides? Thank you so much. Arigato gozaimashita. Thank you. Jatsa, thank you for the 51 months. 51 months. How was the con? The con was amazing. Thank you very much for asking. It was a wonderful time, Jatsa. It was absolutely amazing. I'll tell you all about that soon. Thank you for the 51 months. We have Chocolate Cat for the 26th month of Tier 2 subscription. Woof, woof, woof. Woof, woof, woof to you too, my dear Chocolate Cat, who also came to say hi to me at the convention. I really appreciate that, Chocolate Cat. Thank you very much for your great support. Thank you. And Mimi, also thank you to you for coming to my convention. Thank you so much. And then we have the newest member of the Dog Army, Kitsune Nico, who has subscribed 3 months in advance. Thank you very much, Kitsune Nico. Thank you, my darling. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you. And oh my god, Minted, thank you for the 50 Tier 1 subscribers. What? 50 from Minted. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh man. Thank you so much. I've been following you for a long time. I'm one of Yusan's fans. Oh, thank you so much. I'm a big fan of Yusan as well, and I'm so happy to be able to voice Mephistopheles. I appreciate it, Amare. Thank you so much, Minted, for the 50 gifted subs to the community. Hello, Kaya. Hello, Netro. Hello, Latia. Dogs are very happy to see our king return. Thank you. I'm happy to see you too. My dear sweet Minted, thank you very much for the 50 Tier 1 subs. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. And DT Mora, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, Mary, I had a few bits I never realized. I had fun and loved seeing you. I loved seeing you too, Timora. Thank you. And is that it? Is that it? Are you done sending me insane amounts of support? Are you finished sending me unbelievably high amounts of support? I must be honest, Dog Army, I am quite surprised at the amount of subscribers that you've sent me today. It is an amazing... I was like, you know what, Dog Army has already gifted me so much. They have already gifted me so much. I need to set the sub goal low today, so I set it at just 30 subs. And I was like, you know what, if we hit it, we hit it. That would be lovely. But I'm not going to expect anything. I just had a whole weekend where Dog Army supported me so much. And last month you guys supported me an unprecedented amount. So I didn't want to hope for too much. But then I show up and you guys immediately, like within the first 20 minutes, you give me 138 subs and a massive, massive amount of bits. That is amazing. I really, really appreciate it, my dear sweet Dog Army. I cannot begin to thank you enough. You've always given me so much support. I will do my best to be deserving of it. Thank you, my darlings. You guys are the best. Everyone raise your glasses on high and say skål. Cheers. I bit my tongue. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Skål. My goodness. Thank you to all of you. Thank you, darlings. Thank you so much. All right. So, my God. So much support, my dear sweet Dog Army. Let me begin to talk about the convention. Before I repeat my thanks too much, I am very, very grateful to you, my dear darling Dog Army. I am very grateful. Thank you. One more cheers. Skål. Okay. So. Oh my God. One last sub. Shushu got one last sub in to Piazzuro ovviamente. Thank you, Shushu. Thank you. Shushu got one last sub in. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Alright. Oh, hey, Hen. Good to see you. Let's talk about the convention, shall we? My dear Dog Army, I have just spent a... Oh my God. Spartan Sams with 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you, Spartan. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Spartan Sams. And Midorico. Thank you. Thank you so much, Spartan Sams, for the 5 tier 1 subs. I can't even get to the story. Amazing. Thank you very much. We have reached 144 subscribers today. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, my darlings. And Mikre! Oh my God. Mikre, thank you for the tier 1 sub to the Dog Army. 1 year sub, dog. 1 year subbed and 3 years follower. My life has turned for the better since joining this community. I'm glad I was able to sub myself for the 12-month milestone. I love Dog Army. Oh, thank you so much, Mikre. Are you ready? Lean back, relax. I'll sing you your birthday song, Mikre. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, dear Mikre. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, Mikre. Thank you for your 3 years of following and your 1 year of subscribing. Can't believe I finally get the dog birthday song. You did. You got it. You deserve it. Thank you, Mikre, for your 1 year of support. I appreciate it. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. The dog birthday song is one of my favorite channel traditions. I love getting to sing a dog birthday song for you all. I love it. Also, I have news. We're soon getting new sub badges, rather. Martini Tiny Woes, thank you for the tier 2 subs for your 18 months. It's now your dog half birthday. Happy... And that's it. That's all you get until you sub for another year. That's all you get. You get the half birthday song. Happy... Rayhyang, you came too. I remember you. You were at the convention, were you not? You were the lovely subscriber who asked me to write in Korean. I remember you. Okay, thank you so much, Martini. Thank you for your 1.5 year of membership to the community. Yes, I was there. I just got off from work. That's excellent. Can you say something Danish? Sure. Pænt goddag alle sammen. Jeg håber, at I nyder i dags stream. Jeg er altid glad for, at der er så mange mennesker, der kommer og ser med. Jeg elsker at være sammen med jer. Og jeg har glædet mig meget til i dag. Tusind tak. That's Danish. There's no redeems right now because I'm on a new PC. Dog, can I make a silly request? I'm unavailable for the 15th. Yeah, we can talk about that later. I don't mind. The FF regulars requesting. Let's talk about that later. Anyway, I like your model. Thank you, Cinnaberry. Thank you so much, darling. How did Mary's voice get more majestic? I don't know. Danish gives a royalness. Does it actually? I don't know. Woof. Umenia, thank you for the follow. Woof, woof, woof. Thank you. Okay, everyone. Let's begin talking about the convention if you're done showering me with gifts. I'm such a lucky streamer. I am such a lucky streamer. Thank you for all the follows. Local Muff, Voroxy, Umenia, Les. Everyone, don't forget to smash the follow button so you get notifications when I go live. Also, at the same time, do not forget to go to the Discord and join the Dog Army Discord server. So, regardless. Oh, Martin. I can't get to the story. Martini Tiny Woes. Thank you so much for the 35 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you for the 35 subs to the community, my dear sweet Martini Tiny Woes. Thank you, darling. Thank you. The stall game going great. Dog Army is not interested. They're not interested in the convention stories. They're just spamming me with subs. And you also hit the new 1200 goal. No way. We hit a new milestone, Dog Army. We have just reached 1200 active subscribers. This is one of the highest amount of subscribers I've ever had. Thank you so much, Martini Tiny Woes. Thank you very much for the 35 tier 1 subs, and thank you to Dog Army for the 1200 subscribers. Thank you to all of you. Thank you so much, my darling. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. It is my deep pleasure to be on the receiving end of so much support. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, my dear Dog Army. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, my darlings. Thank you. Woof. Thank you. Woof, 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 woof. Thank you, darlings. I do appreciate it. Does that mean you'll be able to afford your new outfit now? Yes, I mean, I've been able to afford that for a while. I am already getting it. It's already finished getting designed. And my hope is that my new outfit will be finished at the... so the artist should be finishing it at the end of this month. So that means usually it means a few weeks for the rigging. So I'm hoping we will be able to debut it next month. Condra, I'm aware. It's coming. It's coming. You're at exactly 1,700 gifted subs now. That is insane, Martini. That is unbelievably insane. Thank you very much for all of your years of support, Martini Tiny Woes. Can I get some love in chat for Martini, who has gifted so many subs to the community? Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Martini. It is an honor to be on the receiving end of so much gracious support. Thank you for that. Thank you. Tak. Thank you, Martini. Thank you. Darling Dahlia and Golden Egg, welcome to the stream. Question is, which con? Wasn't there two? I was at Copenhagen Comics this weekend, but we'll talk about that. Deres royale leverandør af olie. the royal supplier of oil. Thank you, Martini, my dear sweet oiler. Thank you for that. Freya, hi. Okay, let me tell you about the story if you guys are finally done. We'll see if I'll get to tell the story this time. I've tried to get started on the convention story, but people keep gifting subs. I'll try to see if I can start it. Okay. So, I traveled all the way from Japan to go to Denmark. And the way I did it is I flew from Japan to Finland. That was a 14-hour flight over the North Pole. And then I flew from Finland to Hamburg. Now, Hamburg is a few hours away from Finland. And then I had to jump on a 4-hour bus. However, I had to wait 5 hours in the Finnish airport for my next flight. And I had to wait 4 hours in the Hamburg airport because my bus was delayed. So in the end, my trip, I ended up calculating it, and it was a total of 27 hours before I reached my location from when I took my plane, which is a long trip. That was a long trip. Luckily, I did fly at night, which meant that I got some nice sleep in. I got some good sleep. When I arrived in Denmark, immediately, the first thing I did is I went to see my grandma, because my grandma had the key to my house here in Denmark. And my mom isn't home, so she couldn't come pick me up. So I took the bus home instead. I went to go see my grandma, chatted with her a little bit, got a cup of tea, and then after that I got the key and I went home in a taxi. Unfortunately, when I arrived home, I realized my grandma had given me the wrong key. My grandma had given me the wrong key, so I had to take a taxi home to grandma. I had to take a taxi home to grandma, and then I had to go to tell the taxi man to wait, and I had to go all the way back to the house. I went inside the house, and then I immediately crashed and fell asleep. I immediately crashed and I fell asleep. The next day I took a rest, relaxed, went to my grandma's for dinner, and prepared for the convention. And then the next day I had to go to Copenhagen, which was another 4-hour bus trip. So I've not really been able to relax until now. I've been kind of on the go the entire time. So I've been very tired from all the conventioning. Hold on, my nose is stuffy. Give me a second. Yeah, nice wrist roll dog. Thank you, Rotten. So, yeah, it was a whole thing. Hold on, let me get a drink. Okay. So it was a whole thing. I feel like I'm getting a little bit sick, but I should be alright. Okay. So I arrived in Copenhagen and I went to go see Lumi and Alfilde. And they had both come from Finland and Sweden respectively, which made me very happy to have them with me. It's always nice to go to conventions with my friends. Me and Lumi especially have been to so many conventions over the years. Ever since, I think it was 2020, before COVID, me and Lumi went to our first convention together, which was in Finland. And I remember we were hearing news about COVID and we were both like, nothing will happen. Nothing's gonna happen. That was our attitude about COVID at the time, because it hadn't hit Europe yet. So that was 5 years ago now. We went to our first convention and she was dressed up as Internet Explorer Chan, and we had fun setting up the booth and selling comics and stuff at a nice little Finnish convention called Desicon Frostbite. And many years later, we are now both VTubers. Many things have happened and changed, and It was a pleasure to get to go to Copenhagen Comics. Now, this is my third Copenhagen Comics. I've been to Copenhagen Comics before. This is my third time going. So the first time, I didn't have a booth. I went there. And the first time was when I met that Rick and Morty comic artist, if you might recall, Dog Army. The one who snubbed me because he thought I was a random guest. Who later, when I was in Los Angeles, he gave me, he was really interested in giving me lots of attention and suggesting we go get drinks and stuff because he saw I had an industry badge at Copenhagen, at Los Angeles. So back then, I was asked to speak at the young and adult department of Copenhagen Comics. And the second year, I was actually invited as a guest, and the Minister of Culture came to go shake my hand. I was invited to the award show and such. And this year, I was invited as one of the main guests, one of the guests at the top of the invitee list. And I was even invited to hand out an award at the award ceremony this year. So at one point, one of the ladies at the award show, one of the organizers actually walked up to me and told me, "We want to give you lots of attention this year because last year we didn't know who you were." Oh, and rather she said, "We didn't know how popular you were." We didn't know how big you were. Because, of course, this is the Danish comic scene is very much related to, things such as, yes, it's very much related to print comics in Danish, and it's not often manga or anime style. Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. So I went to go and see, I went to the award show and such, and they gave me a lot of attention this year, and they put me high up on the guest list, and they really promoted me, and they put me on the main stage, and it was very nice indeed. It was very lovely. There's such a weird divide between print and webcomics. Yes, it's an interesting divide. But anyway, I went, and so the 2 years I had been there, it was in a very specific hall in the center of Copenhagen, right next to the train station. So when I arrived and me and Lumi had arrived, I thought it was there. So we took a taxi and went there, and we arrived, and I was like, let's go inside and check it out as they're setting up. Let's just check out the venue. So we walked inside, and then I looked around inside the big hall, and there was like big white curtains set up from the, like white kind of shawl curtains. There were tables, there was a stage. It was a wedding. I had accidentally walked in on the setup for a wedding. It was not the convention. This didn't look like a comic convention, so that's when I googled it and I realized, oh, it's not here this year. It's not here. So I ended up looking up online where it was, and we took another taxi to the actual event venue, which was in Valbyhallen, the Valby Hall, which is a different place. It's a different place. It's like a big sports hall. So this year it's actually kind of expanded. It was seemingly quite a bit bigger. It was indoors in a nice, not just like a big warehouse, but rather a big, nice, a very nice big place. It was really, really lovely. I had a lot of fun with it. Yes, I had a great deal of fun with that. Hi dogs. Hi Pastel. Hello there. Yeah. Woof. So, anyway, we went to the main hall and people were setting up and my stuff hadn't arrived yet. By the way, turns out my Sally Sinclair comic never arrived. It was never sent to the convention, unfortunately. It arrived in some other city. However, I still had some of the previous comics we had, and we also had a good large amount of Goth Girl and the Jock comics, which is the main comic that was released, which is now available in Danish stores. You can get that comic in Danish stores. Sally, my dear, she's so awesome. I'm glad you like her. PostNord fucking up again? Yep, it's the Danish Postal Service. It's been fucking up. Yeah, it's in Danish stores. So it's in Farag's Cigar, which is a Farag's Cigars. It's a Danish comic and pop culture shop. It's in all of them, I believe. And it's also, I think it's also in BogID, which is a big Danish bookstore. Can you order it online? I'm not sure if they ship to Germany, but it's in Danish. So it got published, and when we went to, the first thing me and Lumi and Alfie did is we went walking, and we went to Farag's Cigar, the shop in the main street in Copenhagen. We went there, and they actually had it out in the store. And I went inside the store, and I was walking around trying to find a book. And there was a lady there, and I think the lady recognized me, because some Danish convention goers know about me, because they used to go to conventions when I was like younger, and I would cosplay, and I would just be sort of a part of the scene back then. So what she looked at me and she said, "It's downstairs." She knew why I was there. So I walked downstairs and took a look at it, and then she went over to one of the other employees, a pink-haired girl, and she poked her and she said, "It's him, it's Merryweather." And then she went like, "Oh my god." So sweet. They made me feel like a celebrity for a little moment. That was very nice. So she came over and said she watches all of my TikToks and reads my comics. And then they asked me if I couldn't sign a book for them. So in Farag's Cigar, for that lovely lady, I signed my first book. It was for an employee who wasn't there, unfortunately. Who actually later came to... you are a celebrity. Ah, shucks, no. It was for another lady who actually came to the convention again a little bit later. So that was a great deal. And then we had nice pizza, we chilled, we relaxed, and there was like a pre-con VIP dinner for all of the different guests who were there, like all the different industry people, and I got to go and sit at the restaurant that evening. We went to this VIP dinner that was full of all the different people. So I sat down, and there were two lovely ladies from Greenland. Now, you don't often get to meet people from Greenland. Greenland is a very isolated part of the Danish kingdom. It is a massive landmass, but I think there's only about 50,000 people who live in their capital city. It's a pretty small place, actually, in terms of population. But yeah, it was two lovely ladies from Greenland, and they were talking about how they want to set up a comic festival in Greenland. And I was like, invite me. Invite me. I want to go. Please invite me. I want to go to Greenland so bad. I want to go to Greenland. Please, I want to go to Greenland. Oh man, that would be amazing. Can you imagine Perth being isolated? I want to go to Greenland. That would be so good. I would love to go to Greenland. It would be amazing. I asked him what it's like living on Greenland, and she said it's very slow and very quiet and cozy. Not a lot of stuff happens in Greenland. I asked them what they think of Denmark, and they said everyone here seems to be in a hurry. Everyone here is always busy. And I said, yeah, I guess there's a lot more to do in Denmark compared to Greenland. It's very nice. And I looked at pictures online, and it looks very idyllic, beautiful nature, like a frontier city. It's very pretty. Yeah. So I want to go to Greenland for an anime convention. I would absolutely go. I would love to go to Greenland. Anyway. At the VIP party, I had a good time. I chatted with lots of different people. Something I like to do is I like to go to different tables and chat with different people. So I met this lovely older gentleman who took care of the convention merch. And he even gifted me like a little convention pin saying Copenhagen Comics. He was in charge of the merchandise. This lovely white-beard older gentleman. That's the thing about Copenhagen Comics. Because the scene is so old, a lot of the people who manage it are on the older side. It's not usually people who are involved in kind of conventions. So it's interesting that the Copenhagen Comics Convention is mostly ran by people who are like 50, 60, 70 years old. Actual boomers, yes. The older comic generations. I always have a great deal of respect for the Copenhagen Comics. It's also very well run. It's very well run for that reason. Like, it's very experienced comic editorial fans, you know. It's a very, very nice place. I love it so much. Yes. So, yes. So, did you guys see my IRL stream? There was one white-bearded individual who we said hi to, who was actually, so I met him at the VIP dinner, and I sat down next to him, and he said he runs the comic school in Sweden. He is the headmaster of the comic school in Sweden. And I said hi to him, and he told me, I told him, I know one guy who went there, I know Joachim Waller. And he said, yeah, he was my student. I was like, what? That's Joachim's Dumbledore. That's crazy. That's Joachim. Femboys for life. Hi. There you are. It was so nice to see you at the convention. Femboys for life came all the way from America to come see me with her little Ita bag and her mom. And it was so sweet. So adorable. I was so happy to see you, Femboys for life. But yes, I got to say hi to Joachim's teacher. And I got to chat with him a bit. And we talked together. And I told him that I'm now his employer, and yes, I messaged Joachim about it afterwards, and he was very happy. These Swedish gentlemen were very cool. Him and a few of the other Swedish, they looked very official. They were all wearing black suits with black shirts. They looked very intimidating. They looked like very, very intimidating industry professionals. So of course, me being Mary the dog, I grab a wine glass and I go sit down at their table and I introduce myself. Hello, Mary the dog. Give them my hand and I just start chatting. I find that's the best way to go about things. It's just to go sit down at the people's table. Doesn't matter how intimidating they look. Usually they appreciate it. So I started chatting with them, and it was very, very nice to meet them. Yes. So the convention came around. You were wearing a black suit too. Not that day. That day I was in casual. But yeah, the hotel was a really nice hotel. It was very, very trendy. But it kept setting off my allergies because of the carpet in the hotel. There was a very, very fluffy carpet, and it kept setting off my allergies. Luckily, I had brought medication. But they had very nice breakfast buffet at the hotel. I enjoyed it. And I found out a little bit later. So, on the first day of the convention, Lumi told me, my dear Lumi, she told me, do you want to hear a secret? And I said, what's up? And she said, Don Rosa is sitting right behind you. Now, if you don't know Don Rosa, he is one of the original and very, very long time Donald Duck writers. Ali, thank you for the 33 months. Thank you, darling. Thank you very much, Ali. So if you don't know, how many of you have read Donald Duck comics? How many of you have read Donald Duck comics? The original Donald Duck comics? Yeah? It's very big in German. It's very big in Europe. I don't know how big it is in America, but it's huge in Europe. Donald Duck comics. Yeah, you? None but Donald Duck is Donald Duck. Yeah. These magazines, Donald Duck stories, are really, really good. Like, you would always get them as a kid. You could, like, get a weekly subscription for them. They would come out every week, and you'd get to do it. He did all the old Scrooge McDuck stuff. Yes, he did. He was, like, the guy. He's the Scrooge McDuck guy. And, yes. So, I talked to him. Well, I didn't. I told Lumi. I looked at Lumi and I said, oh, "It's him. He's sitting right behind me. I should go disturb him during his breakfast." And we were both like, "Of course I shouldn't do that." It was funny because of course you don't do that. I should go and disturb him during his breakfast. The old American man will definitely love that. He'll love that. He'll be so happy that I come and talk to him during his breakfast. Mr. Don Rosa, can you sign my breakfast apple? Hello, Mary, my dog, and Chat, my family. Hi, Yuna. Hello. Woof. Hold on. Drinkies. So that was a great amount of fun. But yeah, I didn't disturb him during his breakfast, of course. No one would love to be disturbed during breakfast. Now, I found out later that someone else was in this exact situation. Apparently, during basically all of our breakfasts, one member of the dog army was sitting next to me and Lumi. And I never knew until much later. So, apparently, Shoo Shoo Silent Owl of the dog army had managed to find herself at the exact same hotel and was sitting next to us during breakfast. Now, I hope you didn't overhear anything sensitive, Shoo Shoo. I hope you weren't within hearing distance. But yes, it was Shoo Shoo Silent Owl who was right next to me and Lumi at breakfast. It was funny, yes. She was indeed the Silent Owl, because we never heard from her. I didn't recognize her, because during the convention she was wearing an owl outfit. It was funny. So, we went to the convention, and we set up, and we got started, and I had a new mask. So, for this segment, I would like to go over to this screen so that we can look at the pictures from the convention, if we can get a hold of them. Here we go. So, this was actually my first ever time publishing a book. You can see my book here. This is Goth Girl in the Jock. This is my first time ever publishing a print book. You can actually tell these are not like our usual comic magazines from conventions. These are proper books. These are Goth Girl in the Jock books. This is volume 1. And I'm hoping next year we can do a volume 2. But this is my print in stores comic debut. I've never been published in stores before, never. This is the first time this has ever happened. The first time ever. Woof. Congratulations. Thank you, Herolis. I do appreciate it. I adore that cover. Thank you. Thank you. He's making tomes now, guys. Yeah. It was great. This is my first ever book. I got a few home with me. I signed one for my grandma. I signed one for Lumi and Alfie. And I signed one for the publisher as well. It was very nice. And one for Luxiver, of course. So I got, Luxiver was the one helping us set up the convention and stuff. She's very cool. Go check her out. Raffle for the signed books? Well, actually at the end of the convention, the publisher suddenly came over with about 50 books or so. And then he was like, you should sign all of them. Oh my god, Shannon! With the free subscriber patch. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, dear Shannon. Happy dog birthday to you. Happy dog birthday, Shannon. Happy dog birthday. I hope you've enjoyed being a 3-year-old dog. Happy dog birthday. Enjoy your new sub badge, Shannon. Enjoy it. Thank you. But yeah, I got my book. It's really nice print. It's very beautiful. Overall, I'm just so happy with how this book turned out. I'm so happy with it. It is so nice and beautiful. Thank you to Pharaoh's Cigar and Fahrenheit for publishing this wonderful book. I'm so happy with it. So happy. And you can get it in stores. This is me and Lumi sitting at the desk. It's me and Lumi here, and you can see our banner here. And we've got Sally on the banner now. You can see the books right here. We're holding up the books at the convention. Very nice. 3 years with the best dog, never regret. Aww. But it's a very nice book. I'm so happy with it. It's a very thick book. I'm very excited to hear what people think of it. I want to see some online reviews for people who got it. Anyone at the convention want to talk about the book? Isn't it right? It's very nice print. Yeah. That's thick, by the way, chat. It's very nice. So anyway, a bunch of Dog Army actually came to go see me as well. And Dog Army brought over my money. They went to go and try to use this money at my booth. Of course, trying to trick me, because it's dog money. Because I told everyone this is legal tender. This is money you can use. And as a result, they tried to buy everything at my booth with millions of dog money. It's very nice. I love these. It's so funny. This would be a really good merch item, actually. You know what? We should sell these as merch. And get like a bundle. Get like a bunch of cash. Just like fill your wallet with dog dollars. Dog cash is confirmed to not be legal tender. It is legal tender. Shut up, Merpenny. Shut up. Printing out counterfeit money at a convention. How have they not been arrested? Want some, actually. I think it would be really fun to sell some. Actually, you know what? Let me go and ask. Plastic Patch, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Thank you, darling. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Is this what you're using to pay the kids? Yes. They'll get $1 million. Aren't you happy, Rebecca? By the way, Rebecca, your daughter's episode comes out tonight. Tonight, EU time. So tomorrow morning. So you can wake up your daughter and read some of the comments to her. I have convinced Rebecca's 7-year-old daughter to write and draw a Sally Sinclair episode. So you're gonna get a child labor produced Sally Sinclair episode. I hope you're excited for the child labor episode. The child labor episode. Let's go. Child labor episode. Okay. So anyway, we had a great deal of time. We had a great fun time with Dog Army who came, and there were some surprising guests. So Mimi and Itamura were there from the VR chat community. And Femboys for Life was really surprising because she came all the way from America. And actually I want to show you real quick wait a minute, did I not post it on Twitter? Hold on. I'm going to send the gotcha bag picture to myself so I can show you guys. You need to see it. You have to see the gotcha bag. You must see the gotcha bag. Hold on, I've got it. I've got it. Where is it? There it is. Here we go. Okay. Found it. Alright. You scrolled past it, did I? No, I didn't. It's not here. Oh, but there was a lovely girl who cosplayed Ophelia from Guff Girl in the Jug. So cute. Very sweet. I was happy that she cosplayed from my comic. It's very nice. I got a picture with her. Okay. Here we go. So this is we got the femboy body inspector. FBI femboy body inspector, and you can see the eater bag here, and it's my Astraline Journey to the Winter King card. It's my The World as I See It V Royale card, The Last Day on Earth's card, and then it's from the Halloween drop. My dearest dogs, my love's eternal. This is a secret card that you got when you purchased it. Hold on, my nose. I'm so stuffy. Why are you sad, Diamond Hills? Are you okay? I saw her and I was like, I think that's Ophelia, but I was too nervous to ask. It was Ophelia, yeah. So this is Femboys for Life. And look, her nails were also colored for me. And she came all the way from America to come see me. And we also had Chocolate Cat, who came from Germany, and Shushu Silent Owl, who came from Germany. I did not expect Chocolate Cat to come. I had not heard anything about it, so I was very surprised when one of our very, very active regulars was suddenly there right in front of me. It made me very, very happy to see Chocolate Cat, and I got to chat with her about Final Fantasy XIV, and I was very happy about it. I was a little sad because I think at one point you said that you were leaving, but I didn't really register it right. I thought you were leaving like a little bit later. So I didn't get to say goodbye to you properly. I'm sorry about that, Chocolate. But I was really, really happy to see you, and I was happy to see you, Shushu, and Itimora, and Femboys for Life, and Mimi. And it was very, very nice. I was also surprised. Should have bunked her. No. I was happy to talk about FF14 too. Falcon, were you there? Were you there in person? One day I'll go to a con where you are in real life. I'm sure we will see each other in real life. I was very happy to talk about FF14 too. Yeah, it was so much fun. I wish I could have spent a little more time with you guys. I was just kind of busy the whole time, but I tried to. At one point I ran up to, so all of the dog, there was like a bench next to the booth here, a little bit away from the booth, and at one point I saw all of the dog army, they were sitting over there together. And so I put on the dog head and I ran over to them and I started going like, dogs, dogs, dogs. And they started going woof, 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 woof. And it was very, very silly and cute. And I tried to do like a little improv live stream for them. It was so fun. I got a second hub from you, so it was perfect end for the con for me. Aw, that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm happy I was able to give a hug to all of the dog army that came. And I made sure to put on the dog head when I was giving the hugs. I had this like balaclava instead. It was really annoying because the mask that I was supposed to wear, it was not really as good as I'd hoped. I wanted it to have more visibility, but it really had like very little visibility. I could barely see anything at all. It was pretty unfortunate. So Lumi has told me that she wants me to wear like a wig and a mask like this, and she wants to do makeup on me and give me like contact lenses and stuff. So maybe I'll get to like properly cosplay myself at some point for a future convention. And then I'll have proper visibility. Yeah, I'll have proper visibility. And yeah. Lumi said I could easily cosplay myself, so we'll see. We will see. Yes. I'm very excited to go to more conventions. Oh! May I mentioned this before, but I'm sorry if I was hard to converse with. I swear I understood all the jokes and references, so I was just really nervous. Oh no, you weren't hard to converse with at all, Fib Boys for Life. You were lovely. You were very lovely. It was really nice to talk to you. Don't worry about it at all. Don't worry. I know sometimes people get nervous at conventions, especially when approaching someone who looks like this. If you're approaching someone who looks like this, you're bound to get a little bit nervous, so I understand. But especially because I'm like screaming because I can't hear anything in the dark head. I couldn't hear anything, so don't worry about it at all. It's like approaching an old man and I'm just going like, what? It's just I'm like, hi Mary, I'm a big fan. What? What did you say? At one point they gave me a headset and put me in a Discord call and then gave people a microphone, and then it was more like, you're in a call with me. You're in a Discord call with me and I'm like talking to you through a Discord call. That was legitimately a thing we did at one point in Singapore, just so I could properly hear people. Because people had to like yell for me to be able to hear it through the dark head. What? It was funny. I was very, very silly. But thank you so much for coming, all of you. I really appreciated all of the dog army coming, and I liked running up and being silly when you guys were at your booth. And I think, actually, hold on, let me pull it up. I think Mimi took a bunch of pictures. Let me see if I can find them. Let me see. There we go. If I can find them. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So this is how it looked like when I ran up to the booth. They were all sitting together at the booth, and this is me running up to them. And this is my picture with Mimi and Itimura also had a picture earlier, but Mimi was cosplaying Furina here. That's very nice. And yeah, that was very silly. POV, you called me bottom. Silly. Very silly. Yeah. So, overall, Dog Army was some of the best parts of it. Dog Army were really, really amazing. I loved spending time with Dog Army, and I was really happy when all of the Dog Army came up and chatted. I remember you going to your booth, and I was so nervous I didn't realize it was you sitting there till you spoke. Oh, really? There was a few people who didn't know it was me. Someone asked me, is Merryweather there? And I was like, I think so. And then, oh! Because I was wearing a disguise. I had this thing on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I had this thing on a lot of the time. You can see me here. And some people thought I was like a Squid Game character. Some people thought I was like a spy. It's so funny. Yeah. And see some of the prints we had brought. My print sold out. My print was the one who sold out the fastest. My print. It was really good art too, because it's Elf Boy. And it's my profile picture from Twitter, so my print sold pretty well. I do look... Yeah. Some people said I look like Elon Musk's robot. I mean, I'm not Elon Musk's robot. Don't call me Elon Musk's bloody robot. I'm not. Don't ever call me that. That was so silly. That was so silly. You got the last print on Sunday. Ah, that's awesome, Zips. I'm so happy. So happy to hear it. So literally like 99.9% of people were really, really nice. And very, very lovely. But there was one person who I didn't like. And I'm gonna talk about it. That's the drama, okay? There's a singular person who I didn't appreciate. But we'll talk about that soon, but it's none of you guys. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, literally, I remember Shushu was a little nervous about staying at the booth too long, and I remember that, like, it's because sometimes I talk about, like, booth barnacles, but here's the thing. 99.9% of the time, even if you stay at the booth for a long time, you're not like that. Some of those guys that are like that, they literally stay at the booth, like, all day. Stand there for, like, 2 hours. And, oh, Shushu knows who it is. Yeah. You standing there and chatting with me for like 25 minutes or like 30 minutes or something, it's really not a problem at all. Some of the people that are problems are people who stand there for like 3 hours, or who like kind of like, if me and Lumi are taking a break, sort of follow us around. That is a problem. That's the only thing I would say gets to be a problem. You have to be pretty extreme for me to be like, please no. People stand there for 3 hours, or you'd be surprised. Now, to an extent, I understand, because it's like, people come there sometimes for just the one creator they want to see, and that's always very, very flattering, of course. But there are also times when it gets to be too much. There's always times where it gets to be a little bit too much. But all of Dog Army was super, super sweet. No problem. Dog Army is a wholesome fan base. You guys really don't have to worry about anything like that, because I have never had a Dog Army. I've never had an actual Dog Army fan be uncomfortable to me ever. It's literally never happened. The only times where it's happened are people who, ironically, the people who go too far are usually not Dog Army at all. They might not even be fans of the comics, to be honest. You'd be surprised, actually. They tend to not really be fans of us, actually. So I'll tell you about that. But I'm going to drink a bit. Hold on. So please don't ever think that anything I say is about anyone who's actually here. No, you did not. You do not feel bad. Feb Boys for life, you silly goose. You are valid. You do not get to feel bad. Literally, no one in Dog Army. You guys could stand there forever. I wouldn't feel bad at all. You guys are lovely. You guys are my actual viewers, so it doesn't matter to me. You guys are my actual viewers. You're actually very sweet, and you don't stand there for 5 hours, obviously, right? So, like, you can stand there and chat for as long as you like, because you're all comfy and wholesome, and I love you guys. So don't ever feel bad for even a second if you stood there. You can stand there for like 2 hours and I wouldn't feel bad at all. It's like, it's the people who stand there for a really, really long time and aren't even really fans. Those are the problem. So don't feel bad. Faust, thank you for the raid. Welcome. The Eater of Stories has come to feast. Thank you so much, Faust. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Hello there. Everyone, please go check out Faust TTV. He is currently doing a partner push. So please go and support him so he gets to become a Twitch partner. It would make me happy if you did. Faust is a very wholesome gentleman, a very nice part of the community. So please go check him out. He always does fun art, and he has a lot of fun models, and he has got very, very cozy streams. So go check him out. A funny demon man. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I told you before, if it's too much, tell me, but you didn't, so I felt better. Still didn't want to overdo it. You were lovely. It was so nice to see you all. Such a pleasure. Anyway, do you want to hear about the one... You know what? So there was one person who went too far, but I almost want to... I want to go through all of the happy stuff first. So maybe we're going to talk about the one person who went too far at the end. You made me feel better about it, because the whole time I was worried I was standing there for too long and making you guys uncomfortable. But I enjoyed my talks with Lumi and Alfie. No, Lumi and Alfie love Dog Army as well. I'm happy that everyone came over and said hi. It makes me very happy. Yeah. No one tried to unmask me. It's nothing as extreme as that. No worries at all. So, anyway, one person made me uncomfortable, but it wasn't anyone who's ever here, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Woof. Woof. Okay, so let me try and think a little bit about what to say next. Yes. Okay, so Dog Army were lovely. The book, my new book, which I'm holding right here, which is out in Danish stores, was awesome. And I had a wonderful, wonderful time. And it was great. And then we came to the Gala Night. Now, the Gala Night is an event called the Ping Prize. Now, the Ping Prize is a prize that has existed since, like, I think the 70s or the 80s in Denmark. Now, the version that I went to is a revival of the Ping Prize, because for many years it didn't quite exist. It comes from when comic books were really starting to kind of blow up in Denmark, back when superhero comics were starting to become a thing, and Marvel and DC were coming over, and comics were becoming a huge, huge market. And that's when the Comic Awards. So the Comic Awards in Denmark is like for the biggest Danish comic, the biggest debut, the best Danish comic of that year, all of these different things. So I was invited last year to come and just like hang out there. And this year I was invited to actually present one of the awards. So I was asked to present a comic award. And it made me really happy to be there. I was just so happy to get to go and present an award. So I wrote a whole speech. Now, the comic award was quite interesting. So there's a gentleman here, and this man who Lumi referred to as looking like a homeless man they pulled in from the street. This man is Anders Lund Madsen, and he's a very famous comedian. A very, very famous Danish comedian. So famous, in fact, that he often hosts the New Year's show for the official Danish TV station. And he is very, very well known. Incredibly well known man. He always hosts, apparently, at least last year and this year. He does a bit look like Jack Black. Last year and this year he hosted the show at the Danish Comic Award. And I had the pleasure of writing a speech. So we went to the award show, and I felt a bit bad for Lumi. Lumi and Alfie. So Alfie understands about like 50% of what's being said in Danish. Lumi does not understand any Danish whatsoever. So from her perspective, it just sounds like funny mouth noise followed by random laughter at random intervals. So she found it very, very funny. Very funny. So Lumi unfortunately had a bit of a hard time because the award show was 4 hours. And poor Lumi. Poor Lumi wanted to go. She wanted to go. But yeah, she's my cousin, yes. Hold on, let me my nose. Okay. Woof. You look like a handsome black boogeyman. Want me? Where's the picture? Me? Yeah, I do. I look good in this suit, though. This suit made me look pretty dapper. Look at it. Look at my silhouette and my form. This suit was really well-fitting. Actually, very nice. Nicely fitting on me. Hold on. So. Woof. At the Ping Prize. Let me pull up a picture from the Twitter so you can see. Whoops. There we go. We pull up a picture. Here we are. This is how I was dressed for the Ping Prize. I wore my suit. I had my dog head with me. This is how I was dressed. And this is us at the awards show. So we went to the awards show, and the awards show was really, really cool. And here's what happened, okay? So Lumi didn't understand anything. So at one point, Lumi was like, I made sure to buy drinks for Lumi and Alfie because I felt a bit bad dragging them to the Danish comic awards show, and when all of it was in Danish and they couldn't understand anything, I felt a bit bad about it. But Lumi was like, it's all right. So she was enjoying the vibes, and she was having her drink, and she was mostly, a lot of the time I looked over and she was on her phone. At one point she took a nap. She took a nap in the middle of the awards show, and you know, she was comfy, and it was nice and warm inside, so it was all right. It was all right. Just open Google Translate. Yeah. Then there was this one, so the main stand-up comedian was really, really nice. This guy, he was really funny. He's always really, really funny. But the second guy, I felt a bit bad for him because he told a few jokes that no one really laughed at. He ended his speech. So there was one joke I really, really enjoyed. There was one joke I laughed at. Really, really guy? What? There was one joke that, so they had a stand-up comedian who was going on for 10 minutes before the break to do some stand-up. And I felt bad for him because he had like one joke that I laughed at, and most people didn't laugh at his other jokes. He kind of bombed. He kind of bombed. So one of the jokes he laughed at, let me try and tell it again. So here's the joke. Have you guys seen all this about AI art? It's really fantastic. The AIs are getting so good that it can start drawing the comics for you. And that's really, really cool. So all you have to do is type in and then it'll draw it. And soon AI is so good that it'll even start being able to write the comics as well. And at this point I was like, this is a long-winded speech about how good AI is to an audience of comic people. So like this is okay, either this is a long setup for a joke, or he has really, really misinterpreted the audience. So he continues. AI will soon be so good that it can draw the comics for you. All you have to do is type in what you want it to draw, and it'll draw a really, really good comic for you. And soon AI will be so good that it'll be able to write the comics for you. And then the next thing is the AI is going to be so good that it'll be able to read the comics for you. And then we can all take our rightful place as humans in the coal mines again, where we belong. And when he said the last thing, I started clapping and I went like, yes! That joke was funny. I liked that joke. That was a good joke. That was a good joke. I liked it because it was a coal mine jokes. It reminded me of all the yearning for the mines jokes from online. I liked that joke. But then he told another joke. So he ended it with, this is literally how he ended, okay? And keep in mind, no one was laughing at this joke. And in Japan, they don't use AI for art. They put AI inside robots that they have sex with. They fuck robots. And no one laughed. Not a single person laughed. And then he said, thank you everyone. And then he went off the stage. Dude, a sex robot joke? The average age in this room is 50. Are you sure you want to go there? It's like AI sex robot from Japan. So I felt a bit bad for him. And another thing also, I didn't realize, so I felt a bit bad for him. So what I did is I actually wrote that part into my script. I wrote that part into the script. So yes, I felt a bit bad for him, and he clearly tried. Okay, so what I did is I wanted to salvage the joke. So I'm gonna make the sex robot joke funny. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the sex robot joke funny. So, yes. Let me think for a moment what happened next. However, there was one moment where something bad happened. I gotta tell you guys about this bad thing that happened. It was a bad thing that happened. During the show, I realized in the middle of it, that I thought I was presenting the wrong award. The award I was supposed to present. Okay. I thought I was presenting for the best Danish comic to be published internationally. That was the thing I thought it was. However, what ended up happening is it was the reverse. I was supposed to present for the best international comic published in Danish. So my entire speech didn't work. So during the award show, when they actually literally had the award that I thought I was presenting, making it absolutely clear that I was mistaken, I had to, mid the award show, start rewriting my speech on my phone. So I started rewriting it. I started rewriting it in the middle of it. And that was a bit difficult. It was a bit difficult, but it was okay. I managed to make it work. And I wrote in the sex robot joke, and then it became my time to shine. So I walked out backstage right before I was supposed to go on. And when they called me in, I put on my dog head and I walked on stage in the dog head. And everyone was surprised. And then I'll read to you the speech that I gave. Okay? I'll read to you the speech. I have it here on my phone. Are you ready? It's in Danish, but I'll translate it to you in English. I'll read to you the speech and then I'll play the video, because we have the video. Okay. Are you ready? You better be. Before I start, I would like to point out the elephant in the room. So at this point, the elephant in the room looks like it's the big blue dog head I'm wearing. That's what is intended to sound like I want to point out the elephant in the room. Before I start, I would like to point out the elephant in the room. Before the break, we were told about sex robots in Japan. What the hell is up about that? I live in Japan, and I have never seen anything like it. I would like to ask the gentleman from before, immediately after the show, go up to me and tell me where you can find such robots so I can avoid them. I don't want to participate in disgusting things like that. I said that. That was the opener. And then afterwards I said, it's fantastic to be here tonight. Wonderful ambiance. And then at this point I couldn't see anything because of the dog head. So I actually pulled off my dog head and I revealed my face. Because it's a closed party, you can't find it anywhere. You're not allowed to record it. So I pulled off my dog head and then everyone started cheering for me. Everyone started cheering for me. And I said, it's wonderful to be here tonight. wonderful, wonderful vibes. I am honored to be invited to present an award in front of so many legendary dinosaurs. Because of course all of the publishers are old men, so I wanted to call them legendary dinosaurs. Because it's all old men. All the old publisher men. I hope they didn't get mad at me. I was just kidding. I did hear most of the young people in the room. I heard a lot of young people laughing. But there was one guy who said like, nah. It's like, oh. Then I said, and it is so amazing that you managed to get Anders Madsen to be host. Now, Anders Madsen is a different guy than Anders Lund Madsen. They're both very, very famous comedians. But Anders Madsen is a little bit of a different, like he's done like movies and stuff. So their names sound vaguely like each other. So I wanted to poke fun, but when I was a little nervous that maybe the host, who is this famous comedian, me calling him the wrong name. Show picture. So this is Anders Lund Madsen, okay? And let me find the other guy. Hold on. And this is Anders Madsen. So this is Anders Lund Madsen, very famous comedian, and Anders Madsen, incredibly also famous comedian. They're both famous, they do different things. Anders Lund Madsen is a bit more of a kind of like a philosopher and journalist, and he's done a lot of the TV shows and a lot of the... He does hosting a lot. And then Anders Madsen is more of like a stand-up comedian, and he does a lot of like movies, and he's done cartoons and stuff and like shows. So they're very different. I would say they're very different people, but they're very funny. So I called him Anders Madsen, which is this guy. I called him that because their names Anders Lund Madsen, Anders Madsen, Anders Lund Madsen, Anders Madsen. So their names sound a little bit vaguely similar. So I wanted to make fun and say, I wanted to make fun and call him the wrong name. So I called him, I think it's impressive that you've managed to get Anders Madsen to be host. He looks a lot different with a beard, I said. But I was a little nervous about Anders Lund Madsen, this guy getting offended that I was calling him the wrong name. But actually this guy started saying, woo! And started clapping loudly to my joke so that everyone would clap at it. So everyone started clapping immediately after I said it. So you can actually hear him in the video that Lumi recorded. You can hear him, you can hear him say like clapping and such. Very sweet guy. Yeah. Very, very sweet guy. And then afterwards I said, because he was barefoot on stage, he was wearing a suit, but he had no shoes and no socks. So what I said is, I said, no, I'm just making fun. Anders Lund Madsen, I am a very big fan. But I can see that you're barefoot tonight. In 2025, you don't show naked feet for free. That's when you make what we young people call an OnlyFans. You're leaving money on the table if you don't take advantage of it. So again, young people in the room were laughing at this one. And then I said, my name is, but enough about my fanboy moment. It is wonderful to be here tonight. My name is Lucius Merryweather. However, he had actually presented me with my legal name on accident. I think they had it written down somewhere and he accidentally said my legal name. My non-fantasy name. So I said, my name is Lucius Merryweather, not insert other name. That's my real name. Please, you're not supposed to reveal that. And everyone started laughing as well. Everyone started laughing. And I said, I've written comics for 14 years, but on this thing that is called Webtoon. I have always enjoyed being a part. I've always loved the Danish comic community. And for that reason, it is a great honor that to be invited to present the Ping Prize last week, which is when last week I got an email from the Ping Prize that they wanted to invite me to give out a prize. I was incredibly happy. Although they did think they had invited me months ago, but they had forgotten to send the email. But I was ready. Despite me living in Japan, it's only about 16 hours travel anyway. However, my Danish, my comic came out on the Danish market at the same weekend, so it ended up fitting pretty well, I said. But we have to get to the point. I have gotten the honor of presenting the prize for the best international comic in Danish. It's always cool to see Danish people do well on the international scene. I wrote this part, and then I turn to the audience and I say, I wrote this part because I thought that it was the other thing. I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was a Danish person who had been published on the international scene. However, I have rewritten it a little bit so it still works. So please work with me, I said to them, and they were all laughing. It was fun. So I said, there's not that many of us, so we have to celebrate our successes, and we have given a lot to the rest of the world. Lego, Ozempic, Mads Mikkelsen. So we have the right to take a little bit from other countries as well. It's only fair. So without further ado, give a big hand of applause to the nominated for the best international comic in Danish. Ozempic, yeah. So that was the speech. So after the speech, this guy actually, he went up on stage and he talked about that my speech was really good, and he apologized for saying my real name, and I was laughing nervously from backstage, and he said, I hear nervous laughter from backstage. I'll take that as my apology having been accepted. And after the show, I went up to chat with him, and he said I was really funny, and he actually asked for my phone number because he said he goes to Japan often, and he said that we should get drinks in Japan. So I got he actually got my phone number, and then he sent me a text message. And so we're gonna go get drinks in Japan, me and this guy. So it's gonna be very fun. I was very happy about that. That was really cool. He's like a big celebrity in Japan, in Denmark, Dogami. He's a huge celebrity in Denmark. So like very big, Dogami. He's like one of the bigger. So it's gonna be really, really cool to get to have drinks with him. I was very happy. So anyway, I can now show you. I'll play for you the audio of the speech. I'll play you the audio from the speech, okay? So I'll show picture, and then I'll play you the audio. I've already translated for you the speech, but you'll be able to hear the audio. Okay. Så.
Og så gik, jeg tror der gik 4 måneder, så stod der en delegation fra pengeprisen.
This is him.
Jeg har aldrig haft et mere sådan farvevoksende verden, eller måske i 1984 øjeblik, fordi og sagde det angår. Og så kunne jeg, fordi jeg åbnede døren, og jeg vidste jo ikke de ville komme. Og så når man åbnede døren på min daværende bopæl, så kunne man faktisk se prisen stå.
So everyone's laughing and having fun. Okay, so now he presents me now. I cut off the part where he said my real name. It is to present redacted. And you can't see it, but hold on, let me take a screenshot so you can kind of see what it looks like as I'm up on stage. This is me on the stage. Hold on. Let me send a picture of it so you can see. Okay. Here you go. This is me on the stage. This is me on the stage. Hey, it was fun seeing you at the con. I did the audio. Oh, you! That was you! It was great having you. A couple of years from now, I'm sure you'll be more famous than H.C. Anders. Oh man, I don't know. Thank you so much. Imagine Lumi couldn't really understand a thing, was falling asleep and suddenly heard Mary's name. Oh, hey, Kuro! What's up? How's it going? The aura is maxed out. This is me at the Danish Comic Awards show, Kuro. I held a speech and presented the best international comic in Danish on the stage. The Vero, thank you for the tier 3 sub at 30 months. Thank you for singing at the Dokumi, Barry Bob. Everyone was laughing. Oh, Rick, but is there a recording of me singing at Dokumi? That's actually so cool. It was so cool. This is like one of the most famous comedians in Denmark, and he was hosting the show, and I was poking fun at him a little bit and telling him he should start an OnlyFans because he had bare feet on stage. And afterwards he came up to me and said he goes to Japan often and he asked for my phone number. So I'm gonna get drinks with the most famous Danish comedian in Tokyo. It's gonna be so much fun. Yay! Anyway, I'm gonna play the... It's good to see you, Kuro, by the way. I love your new model. Everyone go check out Kuro. Everyone go check out K9 Kuro. We should get drinks in Japan too, Kuro. Next time you go, we get drinks. I'll take you to one of my favorite places. Everyone go check out Kuro's new model. It's super twinkified. If you like twinks, go follow K9 Kuro. It's very, very good. Very good model. Anyway, let's hear the speech.
Hej. Det er altså svært at se den her. Før jeg går i gang, vil jeg gerne udpege elefanten i rummet.
Before I begin, I'd like to point out the elephant in the room.
Pausen fik vi at høre om sexrobotter i Japan.
Before the break, we got to hear about sex robots in Japan.
Hvad er det for noget? Jeg bor altså i Japan, og jeg har aldrig set sådan noget før.
I live in Japan and I've never heard anything like that. And then the next thing is the punchline where I say, I would like the gentleman who told me about that earlier to immediately come after the show and tell me where I can find those robots so that I can avoid them.
Ved herren fra før, øjeblikkeligt efter showet fortælle mig, hvor man finder sådan nogle robotter, så jeg kan undgå dem. Det vil jeg altså ikke være med til, sådan noget klamt noget. Det er fantastisk.
And then I took off my hat and showed my real face. I saw a clip on Discord of the Dokumi concert. Can you... Oh yeah, send it to me, Vero. We'll take a look at it.
Du må ikke filme det.
I took off my head and someone shouted, face reveal.
Okay. Det er fantastisk at være her i aften.
It's fantastic to be here tonight.
Dejlig stemning.
Wonderful ambience.
Jeg er beæret at være inviteret til at præsentere en pris.
I'm honored to get to present a prize like this, and then the next thing I say is in front of so many legendary dinosaurs.
Foran så mange legendariske dinosaurer. Og hvor er det
And there was an old man who said, "Oh."
dog sindssygt, at I kan få Anders Madsen til at være vært. Han ser godt nok anderledes ud med skæg.
And I called the comedian by the wrong name on purpose because it sounds like another Danish comedian.
Nej, jeg laver sjov. Anders Lund Madsen. Jeg er kæmpe stor fan. Men jeg kan se, at du er barefod i aften. I 2025 viser man altså ikke nøgne fødder gratis. Der laver man det, vi unge kalder en OnlyFans.
I said, in 2025, you're not barefoot, because the host was like barefoot. This famous comedian, he had no shoes and socks on. So I said, in 2025, you don't show bare feet for free. You go up on stage and you don't show barefoot for free. You make what we young people call an OnlyFans. That's what I said, and people were laughing.
Du lægger bare penge på bordet, når du ikke udnytter det. Men nok om mit fanboy moment. Det er fantastisk at være her i aften. Mit navn er Lucius Merryweather. Ikke...
And then I say, my name is Lucius Merryweather, not... And then my true name.
Det er en dox. Det må man ikke sige. Det er mit rigtige navn.
And then that's my real name.
Det er hemmeligt.
That's a secret.
Jeg hedder altså ikke det.
That's not actually my name.
Jeg har altid holdt af det danske tegneseriesamfund.
I've always enjoyed the Danish comic community.
Så da jeg fik en e-mail sidste uge om, at Pingprisen ville invitere mig til at udrække en pris, var jeg jublende glad.
So when I got an email last week about the Ping Prize inviting me that's right, my full name is Lucius Reginald Winterspring Ricardo Mitsubishi Ramirez Gomez Charles Luva Burberry Versace Mad Dog Merryweather the Third Esquire. That's correct. Thank you, Bernie. When I got the invitation to the Ping Prize, they forgot to send me the email, so that's what I'm telling them about here.
De troede altså, de havde inviteret mig for flere måneder siden, men de havde glemt at sende e-mailen. Men jeg var klar. Trods jeg bor i Japan, så er det kun altså 16 timers rejse.
Despite living in Japan, it's only 16 hours travel.
Men så kom min tegneserie ud på det danske marked samme weekend, så det passede egentlig meget fint.
But my Danish comic came out on the market in the same weekend, so it was all right. It ended well.
Tak til Faraos cigar. Men vi skal til sagen. Jeg har fået æren at præsentere prisen for bedste internationale tegneserie på dansk. Det er altid fedt at se dansk.
And then I come to this part where I say the best. I got the honor of presenting the best international Danish comic.
Skal klare sig godt på den internationale scene. Den her del har jeg skrevet, fordi.
And then I said this part I wrote because I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was the best Danish comic on the international scene, but it's the best Danish. It was the best international comic translated into Danish, so I had to rewrite it last minute.
Jeg troede det var omvendt. Jeg troede det var en dansker, der blev udgivet til den internationale scene, men jeg har redigeret det en lille smule, så det stadig passer. So please work with me. Det er jo ikke så mange af os. Så vi må fejre vores succeser.
There's not so many of us, so we have to celebrate our successes.
Og vi har givet meget til resten af verden. Lego, Ozempic, Mads Mikkelsen.
And we've given much to the rest of the world. Lego, Ozempic, Mads Mikkelsen.
Så det er også okay, at vi tager lidt fra andre lande også. Det er kun fair.
So it's okay for us to take from other countries too. It's only
Så lad
fair.
os give en stor hånd til de nominerede for bedste internationale tegneserier på dansk.
And then they go through the nominees, and I read out the nominee, and then at the very end, I go off the stage. And afterwards, the Danish comedian, he actually went on stage after, and he was very, very sweet to me. He told everyone to clap at me and stuff. It was very nice of him. Let me find it. Hold on. He apologized for the face reveal. Let me find it. I've got it here somewhere. I've got it here.
Den ting, der vil blive hos mig og jage mig ind i en drømløs søvn, det er vidunderligt. Jeg har hørt desperat latter bagved, og det betyder, at
He apologized and then he heard desperate laughter behind the scenes.
undskyldningen har fundet hjem.
He apologized for saying my real name.
Lægger mig fladt ned. Lucius, mine damer og herrer. Og jeg vil sige, der har været utrolig mange flotte.
It was so funny, and yeah, it was a really magical night. Like everyone said, my speech was good, and everyone was laughing at my speech, and it made me very happy, and I was very happy about it. Thank you to everyone. It was very nice. Lucius Merryweather. Oh man. Anyway, that was it, and then I got to meet Mr. Don Rosa, which is this gentleman right here, this old man here, and he was very nice. So I walked up to him, and I said, "Mr. Don Rosa, it's an honor," and he said like, "Okay." And I said, I'm also a comic writer. I'm also here as a guest by the convention. And then he looked at me and he said, "Okay." And I said, Scrooge McDuck is my favorite, which is like the character he wrote most stories about, Scrooge. You kind of look like him. And he said, I would never wear a felt hat. I said, you would look good in a felt hat, though. You might look good in it. And then he said, I wouldn't want to kill a coon. He would want to kill a raccoon for the felt hat. I like the, okay. Okay, in his defense, he'd been signing for like 7 hours. So, you know, I like Don Rose. He's a legendary writer. He's allowed to treat me like I'm a nobody. I don't mind. I think it's only funny. And then I asked, because I actually paid to get a Polaroid taken. And I said, like, can I have a Polaroid? And he was like, okay. And I said, can I wear the hat? And one of his assistants said, like, yeah, sure, man, sure. Okay, look over here. And I looked, and I got the picture taken, and this is me, Mary the dog, with Don Rosa next time he does. It's so funny. And I got a nice print as well, so it was very nice. He was a nice man. It was good. He did good to be signing for so many hours at that age. I mean, that's actually very impressive. I'm very impressed by him. I went over to see him as per your suggestion, but his table was swamped. Yeah, you had to get like a meet and greet ticket. By kind of pulling some strings, I was able to get a meet and greet ticket from the convention organizers. So I got to go and get a signing from him. So it was very nice. Yes. It made me happy. He's very well known, you know. Like in Scandinavia, these comics were very well received and such. Yeah, he's really old. He is. Okay. Oh, hi, Mr. Don Rosa. I'm a comic writer too. I told him I write comics on the internet. I'm a comic writer. I post my comics on the internet, and I was invited by the convention. And he just looks at me. Okay. Doesn't give a fuck. He does not give a damn. But I didn't realize I was also masked. I didn't realize that it must have looked very strange to him. It was really cool. He was so cool. Man, that's like the end game for me as a writer, is to be like 80 years old and sitting and signing comics for like 6 hours. Man, he must have been so tired. I hope he gets paid well. Hello, I'm very new here. Hi, Eva Frog. Nice to see you. Hi, Michaela. Okay, time to talk about the convention drama. You guys ready to hear about it? The convention drama. So everything was really, really nice. The convention staff were lovely. The guests were lovely. Dog Army, incredibly lovely people. All of them were so lovely. Let me put on the music. Hold on, give me a moment. There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh shit, hold on. We can hear my song from before we talk about the convention drama. I want to hear my song. Oh, hold on. From Dokumi.
Thank you so much, Germany. Thank you, Dokumi. I love you.
Oh, it's only the ending? No. What? Sadly, just the ending. Damn it. I sang like a funny German. I sang a lot of funny. Did people laugh? Did people have fun, Vero? I hope so. That was fun though. Anyway, let me if anyone can find any recordings from the Dokumi, that would make me really, really happy. Was it loud?
Thank you so much.
Oh, it's a little loud, sorry. Why wasn't your event nowhere announced on Dokumi? I would have visited. Oh, no one wanted to spoil it. Sing it live. Yes. I got it through? You did? Everyone was laughing. I'm glad. I'm so happy.
Germany. Thank you, Dokumi. I love you.
silly. I liked it. I liked it, Dokumi. I want to go back to Dokumi sometime. That was in Dokumi, same weekend. I magically was able to be there twice. Samara, I found your TikTok videos entertaining. Thank you, Efo Frog. Thank you so much. Guys, go check out my TikTok. Anyway, so let me tell you a little bit about the con drama. So everyone was very lucky. Everyone was very, very lovely. Everyone at the convention were very, very lovely. However, there was one person that really bothered me, and then there was another person. So let me tell you a bit about that. And I don't feel bad about talking about this person, because this person was, to be completely honest, not really very nice, and I don't think that they actually watch either mine nor Lumi's streams. I actually don't think they do. So, woof. Let me tell you about it. I was sitting and signing, and people were coming and trying to talk to me, and I was signing the books, and then one person approached. And I was in the middle of signing a book for one of my viewers, and there was like a few fans who were standing by the booth, and I really love talking to the fans, but this guy was just being like weirdly disruptive. So the first thing he did is, so Lumi had just like been walking around filming me and stuff, so she was a little tired, and she also had a long day the previous day, so she was sitting and chilling a little bit on her phone. And you know, if someone behind a booth is on their phone and chilling, generally you don't want to disturb them. That's like a sign that you're not supposed to like disturb them, you know? But this guy walked up to Lumi, and he like leaned over the table, and he had this like little strange plushy thing, I think. He had this little plushy thing. And suddenly Lumi was focusing on her phone, and he reached over with this little plushy thing, leaned over the table, and put the plushy thing in Lumi's face. And he said like, look. And Lumi was like, huh? Like looks up from her phone. And he was like, boop it. And Lumi was like, okay. And she booped it. She like touched the puppet. And then he said, he has autism and depression. Like pointing at the puppet. And Lumi was like, oh, okay. Okay. Weirdo. I mean, you know. And then he left for a little bit after that. Because Lumi wasn't really engaging with him. She was kind of in her own space, you know. Yeah, projection, exactly. Like, it must have been a weird, like, I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, weird side quest NPC. I don't know what was going on there. Lumi was just looked back down at her phone, so, you know. But after that, I was chatting with some fans, I was signing, I was, like, talking to them, and we were talking together and having a good time. And then this guy kept, like, cutting in from the side. So he was like, what was it? He was like, you're signing everyone's stuff. You should have my signature. I was like, okay. I don't know. It was like, I think you should have my signature. Do you have anything to write with? Do you have anything to write on? And I just look at him and I'm like, no. Because it's like he's doing his little bit. He's like, he wants me to, like, he wants to sign my thing and give it to me. Yeah, weird. But like, the thing is, he's cutting in for people who are actually talking to me, right? He's cutting in front of like people who are trying to talk to me, and to like try and insert himself, try to make himself the center of attention. I can't handle people like that. I really don't like people like that. Very attention demanding. So I told him just like, no. I was just not engaging with him, right? And I And then he was like, well, he looked around at my table and he saw one of my prints. And he said, well, how much does the print cost? So he wanted to buy the print and then sign it and then give it to me, I guess. I don't know what he would wanted out of this situation. So I said, well, there's 70 krona. And he was like, oh. Like, didn't really react to that. And then he left. So I continued to chat with the audience, with my with the group of people who were there to chat with me. And then suddenly this guy comes in and he like pushes people out of the way to come over to me. And then he goes, I found something to write on. I found something. I was like, okay. And then he hands me like his signature on a piece of paper. And I just look at it and I'm like, thanks. I put it to the side. And yeah, I put it to the side and I'm like, okay. Like, come on. I can't stand people like that. Like he wanted so badly to be part of, like to be the center of attention. Like, dude, just come chat with me or like ask about something. Or like, if you don't know anything about me or anything about the comics, you can ask about it. But like, we're kind of here and there's a community who come here to this booth and are chatting with me and are chatting with Lumi and, you know, having fun. And why do you have to make yourself the center of attention? I had that happen to me once at a signing. I don't tolerate that. I told this guy while I gestured to the line, this is the start of the story. Your disruption don't come in till at least chapter 7. Get your ass back to the back of the line and try again. Yeah, I really, like... No, he wasn't drunk at all. He wasn't drunk at all. I think he was just a bit strange. Just lack of social awareness. Yeah, that's a good response, Faust. That's a very good response. Now, I've had a few people like that before. Like, who you know, who go up and think that, oh, this is just a little artist alley table. I can just act however I want. And then completely cut the line. And then think that they can just act like they're the center of the world. Dude, like, move. There are people here who want to meet me. You'd, like... yeah, main character syndrome, exactly. It's like... there were, like, those guys, they were like there, and there was like some guys who, I remember a couple of years ago, I think it was in Denmark or something, there was like these two dude bros who were there, and they were like, I don't know, they were like talking to Lumi or something. I don't remember why they were even there. It was like, Lumi was totally disinterested, she was just on her phone. She was like trying to avoid eye contact, I think. Lumi can tell if it's not a real fan. That's the thing. If it's like someone who doesn't know us, Lumi will, and they're just like not even interested in hearing about the comics or anything at all, Lumi will generally ignore them. So like, Lumi has a good sense for these kind of weirdos. But like those guys, like people who think that they get to act arrogant because they're at an artist alley booth, just leave. Go away. Turn around and walk away. You don't get to do that here. Although, if it's... I have a different sense of that if it's like an older person. If it's an older person who have absolutely no idea who I am and think I'm just some complete random, I find it endearing almost. So if it's like... There was one time where it was an old lady. And she was like coming up to the booth. And she was like, oh, what's this? You made a little comic? I was like, yes, madam, this is my own comic that I wrote. Well, entertain me. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Advertise to me. I was like, of course, madam. Let me explain to you my comic. It's endearing when it's an older person. I go teenage first time writing a comic mode if it's an older person who doesn't know me. I like that. Even though it was like a little, well, entertain me, young man. Go on, tell me about it. It's because it's like my grandma, so I wanna entertain them. But if it's like a young dude bro, or if it's someone with just complete lack of... Anyway, there was another person who I wasn't very keen on. So Lumi was like walking around the convention. This person was at the booth a lot, but it's fine for a bit. It's just after a certain point, if you're there so long, we will sometimes like gently tell you, maybe you should check out the other booths. You go have a walk, go check out this thing. Oh, look at that stage over there. Stuff is going on. Maybe you should go over there. Instead of standing at the booth. But this person did one thing that was a bit over the line. What they did is they walked up to the They walked up to the so Lumi was taking time off and going around the artist alley. And this person was like following them around. And that's the moment when Lumi had to be like, please go away. Because that's like a little, you can't do that. It's okay to say hi in passing when you're walking by someone, or ask for a picture is arguably okay as well, But like continuing to walk around after someone when you are walking around, yeah, the following cosplayer thing, that's not so nice. So, Lumi asked him to go away. And yeah, luckily I didn't have too much. The only guy I had was that guy who kept butting in and wanted to give me his signature. I think we threw away his signature after. I was a little annoyed about it. I was a bit frustrated at it. I think I didn't want to I think for those kind of people, I don't want to chew them out publicly. Because it's like they might have something mentally going on. Or maybe they're just like very, very lack of social awareness. And I don't feel like that is my job to teach them. I don't want to ruin their convention. I do hope that they have someone who tells them, It's so weird, like the con vendors are allowed to take a break and enjoy the con too. Yeah. I think there's one other comic artist that I know of who is very quick to call out stuff like that. Like if you take a single step like onto the side of the booth or something. Oh yeah, one of the guys who was kind of like pestering Lumi a bit too much, he was like kind of walking into the side of the booth. Like walking through the kind of like, that like on the side, so you can see here, like the booth is obviously like a table and there's kind of like a square. And then the artists and the creators sit behind the booths, right? So on the sides, there's like a kind of like a space where you can walk through. This guy was sitting over here, over on this side space. He was standing over there and kind of walking into the space to like be closer to Lumi. And it got to the point where the artists actually put a table. They put a chair there to block that entrance. Because the guy was like constantly standing there. And so Lumi ended up moving into the middle of it because she realized that, because when you're doing that, you're kind of like standing behind someone's artist alley booth. It's not really okay. Hey Hen, how's it going? Yeah, poor Lumi, but she's good at handling herself. And luckily it's not that bad. I think the worst we've ever had was when we went to DreamHack in America. There were some really uncomfortable people there who were not very nice to her. And that was very stressful. That was definitely very stressful. Especially the lollipop guy. There was a guy who was like being very rude to Lumi, like very uncomfortable to her, and asking like sarcastic questions. But he was eating a little lollipop, and then he dropped it on the floor and picked it up and started continuing to suck on it. It's like the creepiest guy ever. The lollipop guy, yeah. Disgusting guy. It's like licking on his little lollipop. Disgusting. Oh man. Anyway, the convention was really good. I really enjoyed the convention. It was a great time. And then I was standing at the train station afterwards, after the convention. Oh yeah, we packed up, and when we were about to leave, Lumi and Alfie were packing up, and I was packing up, and then suddenly the publisher who published my book, he came over with 40 books. And he was like, Mary, you gotta sign these. Okay. So while they were packing up, I was signing 40 books that they were apparently gonna sell in the store. They were gonna have special books that were signed for sale in the store. So I signed 40 books at the end. So if you're quick and you live in Denmark and you want to order it, you can order a signed book. If you aren't able to be at the convention, you can order a signed book. There's only 40 or so of them. So please go get your signed book. Was your hand okay after that? Yeah, that's fine. What was it? Vulcan said something. It's often Lumi for some reason. I think it's because she's a pretty lady, and when people see pretty ladies, they think it's okay to do anything to them. Yeah, I think that's just how it is. I think women, more so than men, have a difficult, especially like content creators. I think female content creators have a lot more difficult of a time. Not to say that male content creators can't have a difficult time. I definitely think some of them can. You can make male content creators uncomfortable too, but I think it's definitely, based on just what I've seen with Lumi, I think it's definitely a lot more difficult for female content creators at conventions, just because there are some guys who don't really understand kind of like social stuff, and I think sometimes male fans can be a little aggressive, but Lumi is really good at being just totally like refusing to engage them. Lumi just looks at her phone. If someone's bothering her, she's usually not afraid of telling them off and just telling them to go away. Yeah, it's kind of weird to be followed around. I think it's never been too bad with Lumi, luckily. She's pretty good at setting a stop to it, but I definitely know some female content creators who have dealt with, and it's hard to say no to guys. It's definitely a bit difficult. I think if it's like some big guy you don't know, and you're in a place that you don't, you know, you're in a country that you don't belong to, and you're at this convention, it can definitely be a little bit intimidating to just like tell some stranger to go away. That can definitely be a little bit intimidating. So I feel for some female creators who go to these conventions, especially if they don't have like friends with them or something. I know some that have like small artist alley booths, and that can be quite difficult. But I definitely think that like if you're a female content creator, you have to bring a friend with you. You can't go to conventions all alone, especially if you're someone with a sizable audience. But even if you don't have a sizable audience, go with a friend. If you have anyone there with you, don't go alone. I don't think you should go alone, because you don't know, right? Like, you can have the most lovely, wonderful fans in the world, and there's just like this one person in your audience. And if there's just one person who's obsessed with you, or who doesn't understand boundaries and who wants to push themselves on you, it can lead to some really like traumatizing experiences. It doesn't have to be anything physical. It can just be a really like uncomfortable guy, like constantly kind of butting in on your conversations. That can be kind of traumatic too, in a way, because it makes you uncomfortable, and it can really ruin your whole convention experience. So yeah, for me and Lumi, we've always been quick to just not engage with these people at all. Just give them the cold shoulder till they go away. Just, yeah. Woof. But yeah. What's that sound in the background? Oh, because I don't have sound cancellation on, if I do anything with my chair, you can hear it super loudly. This is my chair. Usually that's the sound in the background, if you're curious. But also, if you, honestly, in general, if you're going to a convention, and especially if you're a girl, go with a friend, no matter what. Definitely. Woof. But yeah, that's the convention times. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, I got signatures from some really cool creators too, and I got to hang out with them and chat a little bit. Woof. Hopefully I wasn't that uncomfortable. No. I don't think any dog army was uncomfortable at all. No dog army is uncomfortable. Hey, cute doggo wagging tail. Woof, 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 woof. Were there any good things that took you by surprise? Shushu brought this. Let me show you guys. She brought, literally, let's see if I have a picture up. I think I do. Picture. Wait a minute, where is it? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I only posted it on the Instagram. Shushu, let me pull it up real quick. Hold on, dog army. Shushu made a wonderful, wonderful cape for me. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me send it over. I have this picture over here somewhere. Give me a moment. Finding it. There it is. Boom. So beautiful, it really was. And she got one for Alfie and Lumi as well. Let me find it. There it is. Look at that. It's my cape. It's my wizard cape. Look at that. Look, it's the one I'm wearing right here. Look. Look. It's literally my wizard cape. It's so cool. Look at it. It's so well made. Thank you so much, Shushu, for it. I'm gonna put it up in a mannequin in my room, and I'll put my dog head on top of it. Thank you so much, Shushu. Thank you, darling. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I know that Lumi also got one. Let me find it real quick. Lumbotron. This is Lumi's. Lumi had this one. This is also gifted by Shushu. Very pretty. Very pretty winter coat. So sweet. Thank you so much, Shushu. They're beautiful. We all really appreciated it. Very, very much. And I was also happy to see Chocolate Cat, who is an FF14 regular who plays with me, and we got to chat about Final Fantasy XIV, and I got her theory on where Dawntrail ends. So that definitely made me very happy. I'm happy you all liked it. We loved it, Shushu. And Shushu also gave these little... no, that was not Shushu. That was someone else. Someone gave these little things, these little trinkets from JPOGCon that apparently they'd made of Astraline, these little banana thingies. I think it was me, Lumi, and Alfie. I don't know if there was one of Nick and Frederick, but it was the Scandinavian VTubers. And that was really nice. Yeah. Very nice. Oh yeah, me and Lumi were at a bar and there was an anime beer. It's kind of funny. Rhubarb Crush. There was an anime beer. Funny. Funny anime beer. Because Lumi's tail is very big. Anyway. So it's a great... The banana artist will be at Expo. Pastel, who is it? I want to thank them. I want to thank them. Who was this artist? I would love to thank them. It would be my pleasure. Ah. I wanna commission them. Love when you go all Magneto voice. Magneto voice? What do you mean? Is that a Magneto voice? I want to commission them. Is that a Magneto voice? Whoa. Isn't the banana artist pretty popular for the VTuber merch? I want to see them. I want to see them. Feel like dog tears in my eye. What's up? The deep. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, someone at the convention asked me to do my uncle voice. It was during a panel, and I started doing the uncle voice, but I also did Danish uncle, the rare Danish uncle. It was fun. Did anyone here watch my, Did anyone here watch my thing? Oh, I'm so sad I didn't get the German, the Düsseldorf concert thing. You know what? I'm gonna message Fisky. Kielma. Are they Finnish? Sounds like a Finnish name. Let me go find them. I'm gonna follow them on the Twitter. Yep, found them. Very nice. I like them. They have very good merch. I'm looking at their merch right now. See if I can find the picture of my banana. There it is. No way. That is so cool. Hold on. Let me pull it up for you. Here we go. This is me. Oh my god. That is so nice. So it goes, Iron Mouse Shy Lily. Marry the dog. Oh, and Roscoe and Mr. Gale Gallion is there too, and Bao and Rin and Numi. Wow. That's so nice. I have this one myself now. That merch is really nice. I really like it. But yeah, there's also Lumi and Alfie bananas. Let me find them next to each other. They've done so many VTubers. Wow. Let me find it real quick. There we are. This is us next to each other. This is Kilma. They'll be at Vexpo too. I'm gonna go assault them physically. I'll go praise them. Finally, someone who responded to my reverse cease and desist. Finally. Gonna go assault them. Oh. So many VTubers they've done off. It's very amazing. Yee. Woof. Woof. Okay. Very impressive. Alfie with cat ears. Yeah, Alfie cat ears cute. So she has elf ears, Valkyrie ears, cat ears somehow. Some fucking how. It's so silly. I want to do stuff like this. I want to do like gotcha keychain. Gotcha, gotcha. I love these where it's all the same. Those are always my favorites. I love that. Collectibles. I want to do VTuber gotcha keychain. Gotcha is always fun. You should do that. It's a big gotcha machine, and you gotta try and get all of them. I think we could do that with Astraline now. Astraline and friends. We can get Vane and Aki and such into it too. Maybe Dopre? That could be fun. Hold on, my nose. Astraline blind gacha would be fun. I think it would be really good. Definitely. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Woof, woof, woof. Anyway, dogs. I gotta go to the bathroom. Gotta clear out my nose because it's very stuffed. And then we're gonna play some horror gaming. Yay, horror games. I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Stay right where you are. See you in a bit. Love you guys. chatting about? I'm seeing something interesting. Let me see. Not always. He can be pretty meticulous when he wants to be, but that's okay. I admire strong work ethic that Mary has. What? What are you talking about? Hi, chat. Intimidator, thank you for the 2 months up at 44 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Martini. Thank you for the 20 community subs. Thank you, Martini. Mwah. We've reached over 200 subs today. Amazing. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dog Army. What? Thank you, Martini. No, you can't hide from me, silly. You cannot hide from me, silly. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, darlings. I love you guys. Thank you. I'm so happy. Everyone, please consider subscribing. You get emotes, you can watch without any ads, and you support our community and help me make new cool things for our community. Thank you for all your support. Thank you. Please consider subscribing. It's only a few bucks a month. Thank you very much. Okay. Do you guys want to chat a little bit and then we jump into the horror game? He saw our conversation. I want to see the conversation. I want to see the conversation. What are you talking about? What were you talking about? It's alright. He never really does anyway, but that's what makes him so special. Does what? Trading with friends would be fun. He never really does anyway. Does what anyway? He can be pretty meticulous when he wants to be. Does the reverse cease and desist also count for your comics and fellow Astraline members? What? I have to go for now, but it was nice coming back and hearing your convention stories. Thank you, Martini. Thank you so much for all your support. Can I get some love in chat for our dear Martini? Has no idea what we talk about him in our own spaces. I want to hear everything. I want to hear everything. I'm sure you guys have a secret Discord somewhere you talk about me, and I rest now, Mary. Glad you have a good con and rest up when you can. Thank you, Rotten. You better not be complaining on me on your secret Discord server. I try my best, you know. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I want to be the... You have to give me access. You have to give me access so I can read on it. I want to read on it. How about that, man? I want to be on it. I want to be on it. Give me the server. Give it to me. Woof. The Astraline channel in my community server has just been taken over by Dog Army. Hehehe. Woof. A Dog Army is the strongest fans in the world, after all. Right? You guys are so rich. Look at that. Look at how rich you are. Look at that. You guys came with millions of dollars to my booth. You must be incredibly rich. We have an Ink Dog server? Yeah. This one right here. Yes, that's your secret server. I can totally not read everything that's said on there. So go ahead and join the server so I can say hi to you. Go ahead. Oh, wait, not say hi to you because it's the secret dog server. So you should go. Woof. I'm so tired. It's been a long weekend. I feel like I got very tired this convention for some reason. It was a lot more than usual. I think it's because I didn't really have a lot of downtime because I was always at the booth and I didn't actually eat or drink anything because I was wearing the mask. So that's probably what exhausted me a lot this time. Next time I'm gonna do more. Woof. We saw on Sunday you looked very tired. I was pretty tired, but I had a great time. A wonderful time. Anyway, let's go over here. I forgot to build this scene. I forgot I didn't build this scene at all. What are we doing today? Today we are horror gaming. I just have to build the scene. I have to build the scene. Give me a moment. Here we are. Woof. Game capture. Hold on. Okay. And we want chat up as well. There's chat. I'll make it a bit smaller. Okay. I think we're ready to game. If you guys are. Right at the con. I hate horror. No, I don't hide that. That is true. I hate horror with a passion. Not a fan. I made that very clear. Yes. Very clear. Alright. So, the game we're going to be playing today is a game that was recommended to me by my good friend, Grimmy. Big shout out to Grimmy, please. If you guys don't mind, please give a shout out to our dear Grimmy. Let me go ahead. There we are. Okay. Boom. Today we are playing One Way. .exe, I think it is. Here we are. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy, dear chat. Okay. So, this game is a mystery game. Welcome to your virtual machine. This virtual environment simulates a full operating system, allowing you to interact with applications and files, just like you would on a physical computer. To manage your session, press Tab to bring up the taskbar at any time. Use the taskbar to switch between open windows or access systems. When you're ready to close the taskbar, feel free to press Tab once again. Okay. Here we go. With that in mind, please go ahead and press Tab now.
So this next topic is about Untitled.exe, more commonly known as OneWay.exe, a game that's become yet another infamous entry in the world of lost media.
A video was posted to the now defunct Exodus website, which, if you've heard of this before,
is that a freaking VTuber?
Has been subjected to prolonged torture before her death. Her body skinned, ripped apart, her injuries methodical and deliberate.
There's this game from the dark web, and
no
by the
way,
way,
it's a VTuber.
Never go there, okay? I think it doxes you if you download it, like the dark web, but also the game.
Only premeditated, but carried out with the sadistic intention of creating a notorious home video.
It's all very tryhard. So the
Oh
horror
my
is not
God.
very good from what
Is she
people
eating
say,
chips?
So, right. Someone
Oh,
died
Jesus.
while making it, I guess. But what is it? Trying
To break her body and mind for entertainment.
Those who have claimed to have played it say that the hallway had a bunch of
People
doors,
swear the
each
game is
leading
haunted
to what
now.
feels like a
I
completely
wouldn't
different
play it, though.
game.
The story goes
Right.
that
Something
three friends were
fake.
making a game
Sort of
together.
like
The
It's a
game made
package
one
that
absolutely
works.
cool.
Closely resemble stories found on the perpetrated websites. Some of these writings explore extreme violence under the guise of creative fiction.
Okay. Oh dear. I guess I'm in the game. One way dot. Oh, yeah, I don't see a good way to start from what we have. Someone didn't write a beginning. How about we make it then? Impress us with your ability to instantly create a functional build and a branching path for each character that's seamlessly integrated into the gameplay. Stop. I'll wait. It's a work in progress, so let's be patient with ourselves, okay? Huh. What is this? Anita. Sweet, cheery Anita. She was the first. It was a great transformation. It inspired us to make this game. Many crossover, if you can call it that. Games have been made using her likeness, but none of that treat her like the character she is. We always thought she would be more than just a monster chasing you down with no personality behind her. Well, the thought became a reality as soon as we had the creative opportunity to begin with this work. Anita. Oh dear. Meaty. Meaty? Don't tell me you've never heard of the one, the only Mickey Van Lee, baby. Ever heard Sounds Clean? Ever heard Sounds Clean? Ever had your mind blown in several dimensions at once? Okay. This is weird. Spider face. Spider face. Face of a spider. Body. Not so much of one. This thing brings suffering wherever it's seen. Chains become an omen of death, a tangled web of despair that follow its every crawl. Such as this pole in a garden of spiders. Such as this role in Garden of Spiders. Spiderface knows exactly what he is and what he wants. And isn't afraid to get it. Man or beast is up for debate. But when men can be as senseless as any monster, and monsters can be just as cruel as a man, that question might not be the one to focus on. Gardens holds a special place in our hearts as it is inspired by our first collaborative project together. Okay. So this is like a kind of like a VR chat place for, what's this say? Heavy agony at times, only hate is left behind, a bitterness it won't open. Kitty. So this is like a place for the developers to discuss characters and stuff. What's up, dog? Go get it. Also, this looks terrifying. This is pretty scary. Ophelia. Not many understand Ophelia the right way. It's easy to write her off as something cheap. A story seen before in your spam folder and the surface of some shouldn't come with that. Blah, blah. Ophelia has darkness and sorrow, a manifestation of the fear that only pain will follow after death. There's no peace left. Okay, scary. Billy. Billy's not a character you can easily pin down as one thing, okay? Fiona. Who are you? Hello? Can I... Oh, I'm entering. Okay. Guess this is Fiona's room? What the hell is this? From Billy. Say hi to my boys. Bet you're thinking about how hot and delicious the one on the left is. Oh dear, there's blood. What the hell is this place? Spiderface. What the hell is the kill room supposed to be? What? Kill room? Someone made a folder and bells with some fucked up assets I've never seen before. How about I act sweet and pretend it wasn't you? Are they free to use commercial at least? Cute speech, but I didn't do it. If I wanted to scare you, I can do better than that. Listen, I'm not actually mad, but I don't see why we're wasting time with something we don't use. Unless we had some idea. You're so edgy. I guess this is the developers chatting about it. What is this? An interesting shape. From Billy. My room is too cute. B. The laptop has a latch that won't open. This is strange. What is this? Oh, that's a phone. From Billy. His name is Tim. Say hi, Tim. And it's a frozen scrub. Hi, Tim. Okay. Odd. Christina Aguilera. OMG, I had the best date at the mall ever. Sad says I look so good in blue tights. Like, totally sort of matches his eyes. Kept getting distracted by my shoulder too. Boys are so easy. I wore my ankle strap to heels today. Cece says they're not only cute but escalator chic too. Plus, they match my hair's new lowlights. I look just like Stina right now. So hard. Mr. Diary, it's the first day of senior year. Well, the first day for me. Too bad I had mono for a second there. Ew, I put on this crazy cute pink ruffle top. I think it goes so perfect with my hearted belt and hair clips. I had to be super cute to make everyone remember what they missed during summer break. What the fuck is this? Is this a horror game? The dog. Sometimes it's hard to get everyone in the same pic, lol. We are so silly. The doggy. Oh, hey guys. Lots of new first-time chatters. Welcome. Connor Renaud, Zazerax, Gaggle Talbot. Hello, my name is Gage. First-time watcher. How are you? I'm doing great. How about you? What I can tell, they're trying to get you into the victim's headspace. So you can move his pecs like they're dancing. Coolest thing ever. Senior prom was today. Felt like a princess in my pink dress, not a real one with the ugly teeth, but one of those actually pretty ones with singing animals. By the way, Cece says tiaras at prom are so tacky now, and she's the prom queen, so she should know. That's why I kept my hair down and simple. And it totes worked. Sachi couldn't keep his eyes off me. Also everyone too. They were so jelly of us. OMG Diary, you are never gonna believe Cece said we can go to her family's vacation cabin all summer long. Everyone is invited. Even BJ is gonna be there. Can't forget my cute jean miniskirt and that strappy blue top I got for my birthday. By the way, Mr. Diary, did you know that tiaras are trend of the summer? What the fuck is this? Something freaky is going on, Mr. Diary. The boys are being so weird. Ricky and Cricket keep fighting. Why can't they make up already? I know Sergeant Cece really gets scared with the spider's pit thingy. Well, maybe I can do something totes fun to make it all better. Oh, Mr. Diary, do you think I should ask Darcy for help? She's always reading about boring stuffs with Ricky. She is like super smart, really. Wish me luck, B. They won't get me. They won't believe me at all. They won't listen to me. The doctors striked me. They said I didn't have to go to the spark room anymore. They said I didn't have to go. The smell of burnt air, it's in my nose, and they cut off my hair, but I can still smell it. It hurts. I like that she still has time to put the hearts over the eyes. I want me to forget, but I won't. I didn't do it. I know I didn't do it. Huh? That's kind of crazy. Dog.
911! Fashion emergency! You totally have to help a girl out! I am going to the mall for a hot date! I've got to look my best.
Okay. What? Which hair do I go for it? I guess this looks nice? Question mark. Top. Why am I dressing a girl? She can dress herself. But I guess I guess like this. Is this good? Did that work? Oh fuck, I'm locked in. Oh no. Didn't your sister dress you up? They did, but that was usually a red dress. What am I supposed to do here? Is there like a puzzle I have to solve? I don't get it. Try again, girl. This is not hot. Okay. How about... Why are they asking me for fashion? What? Are you kidding me? What? Is there some sort of clue somewhere? There's gotta be some sort of clue. Some sort of clue on how to dress. Why am I playing it? I thought it was a horror game, not a teenage girl simulator. How do I go about this? Spider-faced creature sighted, not a cute curvy girl. She talks about clothes in the diary, true. Okay. Stupid place again, but my hair looks so cute with blue scrunchie plus my skirt charms. Okay. Blue scrunchie? Is that a scrunchie? Can you believe Darcy was gonna put on a one piece? One Piece! The One Piece is real! Oneway.exe, dress up.
That's a big bust.
Okay, I found it. I figured it out. I looked it up. I cheated. I've cheated. I've cheated. I've cheated. Okay. The answer is... yeah. This, and then bottom Come on. This is the worst thing ever. Oh my god, I thought it was...
I need to fucking kill him. I need to fucking kill him.
Okay. Am I getting something wrong? Hold on. I'm looking up another person playing it. Give me a moment, chat. We will get through this dress-up thing together. We will be able to do it. I am sure. Yes. We shall be able to do it. Hello, Mary. This is the first time I get to see you live. What a time to see me. I am trying to play a horror game, but unfortunately, they have given me the job of doing a dress-up thing.
I don't know what that is.
I have to do the dress-up thing.
To drain the life from his face.
Maybe I need to look at other things in the room first before I actually do this. I'm sure there's some other things. Diary. The diary says a bunch of stupid stuff. I want my ankle strap heels today. Cece says they're not really cute, but escalator chic too. Need the hair with the scrunchie. Okay. The hair with the scrunchie. The skirt with the charms. Scrunchie is hair tie. This one? God damn it. This is not the one. The hair is right now. No, I'm not giving up on this game. We're doing it. It like totally sort of matches his eyes. He kept getting distracted. Jane, thank you for the 40 months. Wait, that's a headband, is it? Is that a hair tie? It's still not the right hair? Is this a scrunchie? The fuck is a scrunchie? Ladies! What the hell is a scrunchie? Big hair tie. This one? That's a scrunchie then, right? So I had it right. And... maybe the skirt. I have no idea. I think it, I mean, it could be the makeup. There's no... Arrgh! This is so annoying. I have to discern a teenage girl's freaking dress style. Blue tights. See a problem? A real one, darkly two pretty ones. With singing animals. It's the face, Mary. Yeah, I mean, it's probably the face, right? But like, what about the top? What top do we do? This one? What top do we do? What about the makeup? It's the pink blue. Pink ruffled, I think. Oh my god. This is the worst. Dog Army, you're not allowed to leave. You have to stay with me through this. You have to stay with me through this. If we can't leave, then you can't quit the game. Nope. No tiaras at prom. Cute jean miniskirt. And that strappy blue top I got. Okay. Cute what? Cute jean miniskirt and strappy blue top. Jean miniskirt. Okay. Cute jean miniskirt, strappy blue top, scrunchy top, and it's just these. Does it say black makeup? Different skirt? Come on! It's a charm skirt. Come on! That's a charm skirt? Instead of a jean mini skirt. Sati's number on it. She talks about multiple different elements. This is the real horror. It's just attempting to figure out what the fuck this girl was wearing. I'm never listening to Grimmy again on her recommendations. Never again. Okay.
Sometimes it's too much. But make the try to start to shoulder should be. OMG, I don't either. What should I do? Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna be big hair. You're so.
Okay. I'm gonna copy what this girl did. I'm watching another playthrough. We have to get through this. What? She lit... Are you kidding me? It's randomized?
I guess that's. Yeah.
She's literally... Okay, this girl who was playing the game was literally using the exact same as the one I picked. This one. But in the game it says no. How am I supposed to do anything like this? How in the world am I supposed to go about this? Okay, new theory. Of course I want help. New theory. Okay, theory didn't work. I was thinking maybe if I pair the pages with this. Look good in blue tights. Matches his eyes. Sarge. Okay, let me see if we can figure out who Sarge is. Is this Sarge? No. Who is Sarge? How can I know what color eyes? I missed the blue eyes part. She never has blue eyes. Okay, let me try this. Try light blue top. Who wants me to skip? Blue eyes. Read the book again. The book says a lot of different clothes. It doesn't indicate any specific piece of clothes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
How does this girl do it? Let me watch this girl.
Diary, can you believe Darcy?
This girl is just reading the diary.
Summer would never wear this stupid plus make skirt. Oh, alright. Scrunchy. Is that a blazer? I guess that's supposed to be.
Wait a minute. I think I missed something. Going to the mall. Need to look my best. Okay, it's the mall thing. Going to the mall. Blue tights. I think I figured it out. Blue tights. These are not tights, are they? Are these blue tights? The fuck is blue tights? Mentions tights and nano tights. Blue tights. He was getting distracted by her shoulder. I want my ankle strap heels today. Ankle strap heels. Okay. Sart says I look good in blue tights. It sorta matches his eyes. He kept getting distracted by my shoulder too. I wore my ankle strap heels. Cece says they're not only cute but escalator chic. They match my hair's new lowlights. Okay, thank God. Thank fucking God. Oh my fucking God! This is not what I signed up for! Ah!
I need the perfect outfit for the photo shoot with my BFFs! Let's make some memories!
I hate this game. I hate this game. Photo shoot? Photo shoot. Could all take pics together before vacation. I wish the summer would end. Never have to wear this stupid blazer again, but my hair looks so cute with my blue scrunchie plus skirt plus charms. Okay, so this is the outfit. Okay. See, I told you I wouldn't give up. Stupid blazer. So it's a blazer, huh? Okay, good. Okay, thank God. Thank God. I didn't give up out of spite. No, I didn't. Darcy's necklace, so cute on you. Or haven't gotten to be blah, blah, blah.
Summer vacay is here!
Packing for summer vacation.
Vacay.
What? What did she just say? Okay. Summer vacation. Okay, packing for summer vacation. Can't forget my cute jean miniskirt and strappy blue top. And tiara. Okay, tiara, jean miniskirt, blue top. Okay, thank God. I'm getting a hang of this. I'm getting a hang of this. Okay. It wasn't me.
Spiders, 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 spiders. Spiders, 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 spiders!
What? Spiders?
Oh! Boop, boop, boop. The spark room doesn't let me feel too stylish.
The spark room. Short hair is such a cute look on you. It's nice to live inside your head, B.
I need to fucking kill him. I need to fucking kill him. I need to drain the life from his face. And I will.
Jesus.
I need to kill him. I need to fucking kill him. I need to stab his fucking eye.
That's kind of crazy.
Help me kill him now!
From Billy, help me stab him, B. Get the knife. What? You can't have your knife unless you finish all your croquet? Crackers. Crackers? What crackers? Crackers. Hello, Vixie. Where's the crackers? Crackers. Oh, damn. What am I supposed to do? Oh, lunch. Okay, let's have some lunch. Oh, God, it's Mr. Beast Feastables. No, not Feastables, sorry. It's Mr. Beast Lunchlies. Wait, what? Okay. Wait, what? I'm trying to click on it, but it's not letting me. It's not letting me click. It is not letting me click on it. I'm clicking, but it's not doing anything. Let me see. What did the other person do? How did they get it in?
Lunch. Oh yeah. Let's make a check.
Because it works when they do it. I don't know why it doesn't for me. Is the game bugged? Whoops.
So this next topic is about.
Okay. Let's try a different room. That room seems cursed. Mickey Van Lee. Oh dear, that's an eye. Oh. Hey, kitten. Hey, kitten. Feeling lost? Just relax, baby. Keep following my gaze. What is he, a male VTuber? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, dudes and dudettes? All eyes and ears on me. Cause haven't you heard? I am live, 24/7.
Daddy wants you to watch his stream.
Let me tickle you with the smooth sound of thrash eye.
Oh, don't tickle me. Daddy wants you to watch his stream and buy his merchandise. Daddy is disappointed in you, kitten.
Never heard of
Daddy is disappointed.
Mike Van Lee, baby.
Why haven't you been responding to my Discord DMs, kitten?
Blown in several dimensions at once. Ever fallen in love when you least expected to? Never doubt thrash eye sound, because Mike Van Lee.
Live, turn it to 11. Mickey Van Lee is Trash Eye Vision. Okay.
Van Lee will roll. Sell your soul to good sound. Tune in.
I hate doing click and drag. It's a pain in the ass to get it right. What do you hate? Did you see the picture? It looks like you. It did kind of look like you. Especially after those corpse-looking eyes. He emotes he has feelings to convey for his cute face. Drag and drop. Odd. We have to get it just right, perhaps. I am so confused. What's going on? Oh. Mickey's autograph. What do we got here? Mickey Langley is your voice of reason. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a big eye up there. Hmm. 20 volts. There's gotta be some sort of secret in here. Something I can use to advance. Should be a clue somewhere. What do you think, Dog Army? Turning it up to 11. It's I get it right, but then like it's hard because when I hold it down, the static stops. But then when I let go, the static continues. So I can't actually figure out where to turn it to. to turn it all the way down here.
Slit your neck to be born anew.
Whoa!
Whoa, don't freak out on me now.
Okay. Jeez. What am I supposed to do? Oh! Do we have music playing somewhere? What do you mean? The static effects keeps feeling I hear a song baked into it very faint. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. Jesus. It's pretty cool, this environment.
A passing thought, a story, a made-up world you play with to escape the noise. You build, you refine, you add history, emotion. You indulge far too many times in what you aren't meant to have. It's just fiction.
Huh?
Break your skin and bones. Let go. Do it. Will you hurry up already? Hey, you should do a flip. Give in. Jump. You like what you see? No? Yeah? What's wrong? Can't remember, huh? Ha ha. You're a freak little tiger, always seeking the next thrill. Well, I've got one for you!
I got scared. I got scared for a moment. I thought I had my... I thought I had my, webcam on.
Well,
Jesus.
You got a show. Yeah? And now it's your turn.
My heart sank for a moment. I was like, no, 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 no! I don't have a webcam. Delete VOD, delete VOD! Oh god. I got scared. This environment is really cool. What is that? Robin Budd, Fresh Eye Vision playlist. Robbie describes his crazy experience with Craigslist. Okay. Weird. Oh, wow.
Your wants, your memories, your fears.
Oh, jeez.
Your soul becomes the blueprint.
Oh, everything's gone. What does it say there? Fresh Eye music video, let's go, baby. Burn. Didn't know you could add spaces in password. The log file, I know someone wrote the password in the doc. Usually it's just a word and numbers, but this one is a whole sentence. You can't add spaces allowed in a password, so it must have been typed wrong. Creepy mask, it's cool, but I don't like looking at it for some reason. Who still uses webcam, lol? Is this, even recent? At 3112, is that the killer's name? So botched, first timer, fake. Is this legit? Any info? See how long this stays up. Is it gonna surpass baseball? What is this supposed to be? Burn. Okay. Robin Bird. Fresh Eye music video. Burn. Huh. Curious. So what do I do here? It's gotta be something. Okay, spaces in password. Locked file. Words and numbers. I didn't know. Spaces in passwords. Oh, right. Cat pics. Cycle bin. Lemon Wave, Castile, Dark Fox. Scroll up a bit slowly, you say? Okay. Oh. You are. Flesh, okay. Flesh. Strange. Very odd. Burn your flesh is the password? Maybe. But where can I input a password? Doesn't appear to be anywhere I can input it. One way. Oh. That's weird. That looks different. Video player. Can I? Oh. Can I enter? Weird. Pretty strange. What the? One way. There's gotta be something here. What do you guys think? Oh. Strange. There's something I'm overlooking, you say? I don't know. I don't know, dogs. Perhaps we should call it. A timestamp, you say? Oh, 2:38:38. Perhaps we should call it. It's not really my kind of game, this game. I apologize, I didn't research the game much. I sort of just went for it this time. I hope you don't mind. There seems to be some sort of room back here, though. I can only get into it. Well, that's alright. Can you drag the timestamp? I cannot. Just came back to we should chill. Yeah. Let's chat instead. Sorry about that, chat. I really tried with this game, I really did, but unfortunately it's not really my kind of game. It looks very interesting though. It looks like the kind of game I'd love to see a playthrough, but I think unfortunately better people than me will have to go through it. I am sorry. We're gonna stream more horror gaming tomorrow. I think tomorrow is... What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Puppy Playtime. Puppy Playtime tomorrow. Yay, yay. You did a pretty good job of trying. Thank you, Cherry. Appreciate it. Maybe Nick can go through it with you. Maybe. Thank you, Cheshire. Cheshire, thank you so much for the follow. I did good, dog. I did good, or you did good? Thank you, Murphy. I appreciate it. I'm sure it's a very cool game. I like the game, actually. It looks really cool with the kind of like paper cutout style. Paper cutout, kind of teeny bop, a girly pop vibe. I don't know. It looks pretty good. Thank you for playing our game. I'm the character design animator for One Way X. Oh, hey, Zombie Gods. I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at the puzzles because I'm streaming, but I really like it. It's a really cool game. I actually really love the designs and the way the game looks and such. I'm just not very good at this type of game, but you know who you should go watch play it? You should go watch my good friend Grimmy. She is excellent at these types of games. Everyone please go check out oneway.exe. It's alright, but thank you. No, I appreciate it. I liked it. It was fun. I like the style a lot. I think you did a good job. Can I get a shout out for Zombie Gods? Please. Woof. I'm going to follow you as well, Zombie Gods. Good job on the stream. Good job on the game, rather. Excellent game. I hope everyone plays it. I think it seems like a very interesting game. I'm just, unfortunately, not the best with puzzles. I'm more of a walking simulator man. I'm more of a walking man myself. But I like the vibes. The vibes are immaculate. My favorite part was when we walked around in Mickey Van Lee's room and we got teleported into this big field with lots of radio towers or like signal towers. Those were really cool. Those were extremely good. Dogs aren't great with puzzles. That is true. It's unfortunately due to the fact that I've got a dog brain. And my dog brain can only go so far with walkies. Without just endless walking sim. We'll see if I can manage puppy playtime tomorrow. We will see. I've been here the whole time and I think I forgot everything that just happened. Oh dear. Perhaps you should go to the doctor about that. Woof. By the way, I want to ask you guys, have you guys been reading my comic Sally Sinclair? Have you been reading it? If you have, how have you come to like it? Do you enjoy it? Is it fun to read? Has it caught your interest? Very funny? I'm glad. It's great, very enjoyable. So far, so good. Could use some more as a minor writer critique. It could use some more as a minor writer critique. Some more what? Sally always strangling dog. Yeah, that's how it is. It's really fun. I'm glad you like it. Impreg. Oh dear. It ruined the joke. Oh god. Of course it's Impreg. I love the fourth wall breaks and such. I'm glad. Do you have a favorite comic episode of Sally? You don't read books. You don't read books. Do you read Twitter? Woof. The comic's doing alright. It should be hitting 20,000 subscribers relatively soon. Let me see here. Woof, 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 woof. Go subscribe. Go give it a sub. I'd appreciate it. I wonder if they've approved the ad share yet. They have not approved it yet. I am still waiting for Webtoon to turn on ads. I love the comic and the Rabbit Dude a lot. The Rabbit Dude is fun. What kind of comics do you recommend? Mine, of course. Go read mine. Read mine, you won't be disappointed. Oh, Merryweather Twitter post and cool to see the comic strips. Thank you, K-Dog. I'm glad you like it. I have dog brain. I can't read. The pictures are funny. He's so silly. I want him as a marketable plushie. The bunny boy. The bunny. Yeah. I want to do Sally Sinclair merchandise. Would you guys, and be completely honest with me, would you purchase Sally Sinclair merchandise? Would you buy Sally Sinclair merch? Be honest. Be completely honest. It's very important you be honest. Only put yes if you're 100% certain you'll buy it. Only put yes if you're 100% certain. Okay. 8 people. Okay, that's a decent amount. I'll be plushy about the rabbit dude and 100%. You guys really like the rabbit. Thank you, Femboys for Life. That's so sweet. That is so sweet of you to say. I appreciate that. I'm working still on getting the cheaper shipping. The cheaper shipping should be relatively soon, I'm hoping. It would make me very happy if we could get some cheaper shipping. Yes. Off. Did you get a new model? Me? I've had this model for a long time. About 6 or 7 months now, I think. I think I debuted this model in November, was it? My dear sir, I'm just a humble cat. May I talk to you as a simple cat? Of course. Of course you may. It looks different? What do you mean? Looks different? I mean, I had a different model about 7 months or so. This one is the same. What? Okay, so 14 sit, yes, that could be pretty good. Alrighty. Might do some merch. It would be fun to do like a blind box featuring all of our characters. That would be kind of fun. Can you imagine? Sort of a Merryweather Comics full blind box where you can get a character from all of our different series. You know what? Let me write that down right now. Merryweather Media blind box. That'll be fun. Can you imagine, like, the heroine from each of our series kind of coming together, getting you could get one. So it'd be like Sally, Demon Prince, Junko from Stalker x Stalker, Clinic of Horrors, ASTRALINE'S puppies. What is a puppy? What is that? It's not the Pope, is it? What is a puppy? What is puppies? The tiny plushies. Oh, those one. I'm googling. I can't quite find pictures of them. I know which ones you mean, though. I know exactly which ones you mean. I think I have a Vox one. Hope your trip to Denmark was good. Yeah, I'm still in Denmark. I'd die for one, Mary. That would be great. I wonder how much they would be to... Let me see. Yeah, I wonder how much they would cost to produce these little thingy magics. I'll have to take a look at it. I would love to produce those. I would love to. Woof. We had a fan-made Salaryman Mary puppet. Really? Did we? Did we? Thank you, Seal. Woof. Merryweather's so cool, one of the best streamers. Thank you, Battle Croc, 4,000. I appreciate that. Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you. I'd love to do more collectible gacha stuff. Next convention, we should do that. Woof. Is from the same fan who made the fan Mary plushies. Ah. It's a fan-made Mary, not official puppet. Oh. Well, it looks pretty good. Usually, my fan merch is extremely good. I've always had very, very amazing fans who gift so many amazing things. Makes me happy. Fan-made merch allowed? Yeah. Yes, fan-made merch is very much allowed. My grandma just sent me a message saying she read my comic twice. I gifted it to her and I wrote her a long message. I wrote her a long thing. She just sent me a text message just now. I don't know if you heard the ding. She says she read it already. Hello, Yatakarasu. How's it going? I think I have a little bit of a cold. Granny weather. Grandma weather. Already read Goth Girl in the Jock. I want to hear what she thinks. But my grandma's always been the kind of person to never really want to talk too much about what she thinks of something. Generally, she wants to keep that kind of thing to herself. But I think she will make an exception for me. Generally. I think she will. Yeah. Probably, maybe, sort of. Can't freeze time. Sorry, Shannon. I'll put it up soon. Oh, sorry. I think I still might be a little bit exhausted from the trip. Might be a little bit exhausted. But we're going to be streaming Puppy Playtime tomorrow. I'll hang out a little bit more here and then I'll go get a good rest. Hope you don't mind. My dear sweet dog, Hammy. Missed you all very much. While I'm in Denmark, we should have good time to stream. Since I stream earlier in the day, I can stream a bit longer. Normally. So it should be fun. Yeah. It should be very fun. I am looking forward to it. Oh dear. You deserve a nice rest after how hard you've worked. Sorry, I was reading something for a moment. There was some stuff going on Twitter. I saw some stuff. It's two VTubers who both follow me. And they're having some like weird war against each other. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know. It seems odd. Honestly, I tried to read both of their documents and I couldn't really make sense of it. I couldn't really make sense of it. I don't really want to comment on it though. It might be like... It might be more serious than they're letting on, but honestly, from what I read, it seemed very like this could have been private. This did not seem like... This seems like they should just stop talking to each other. You know what I mean? Like this really seems like they should seriously just stop talking to each other if they don't like each other, instead of like doing this. Because I mean, I think it can hurt both of their reputations, what's going on right now. And I also think a lot of these like younger creators, they don't really, I don't know, they lack some maturity in how they're dealing with some of these things. And I think I think they don't understand that all this like subtweeting and like public drama, it's only gonna paint themselves worse. I wish them both the best. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, yeah, I mean, people can be rude behind the scenes, but not everything needs a Google Doc, you know? Not everything needs a Google Doc. You can just block people, right? Like, if someone makes you uncomfortable, just, like, first, like, unless it's, like, really, really serious, just block them. Of course, sometimes it's worth speaking out if it's like prolonged harassment. But at least based on what I read, it wasn't that. It might have been. I gotta be honest, I didn't read all of it. I tried to give it a good read. But from what I could understand, it did not seem to be prolonged harassment. It seemed to just be kind of petty arguments between the two. So I think they should just go each their separate ways and don't talk to each other and don't bring each other up to other people. That would be the best solution to that. But anyway, I don't like to discuss that kind of thing. It's just something that kind of occupied my mind. Yeah. But anyway, dear Dog Army, I'm excited for Vexpo. Vexpo should be fun. Vexpo should be a good time. I always enjoyed. I did enjoy last year. I did enjoy last year as well. And it seems like it's gonna be a great fun time. Can't wait for that. Hello, Fisky. Fisky, did you record the event? I need to know. Which concert? The one I was in, Fisky. With the VTuber concert. Next time come back to Dokumi. Yes, I will, absolutely. How about you pay my flight and hotel, you stupid cat boy? Huh? I've been telling you. Why don't you do that? You own the convention. Why don't you pay for my flight and hotel? Everyone dog punch Fisky. Why don't you go ahead and pay for my flight and hotel? I'll show up. I didn't even know you joined. Of course I did. Pay my flight and hotel, you tiny cat boy, motherfucker. Go on. We don't cover those. Pay for my flight. Pay for my hotel. Go on. Yeah. Yeah. Pay yourself. No, I won't. I'm not paying you a dime. You have to pay me. You have to pay me, Frisky. Or was it Future Legends related? I'm a capitalist. I'm a capitalist. Well, you should know, but you gotta consider, Fisky. People will pay to come see me. People will pay to come see me, so you get more money. So therefore, you should pay me. That's how it works. That's how it works. I love you too, Fisky. You're a good boy, but you will pay me. You're a good boy, but you will pay me. Eventually, I'll get my flight comped. I'll get it. I have faith. Woof. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to figure out where this fucking concert is. I sang 99 Sieg Luftballon at your convention, Mr. Fisky. I think it just needs people to upload it. I'll ask the team about it. Was it? If I was it, there will be clips. Okay. Future Legends recorded it. Oh shit. Shannon, don't time out Chocolate. No! Not Chocolate. Oh, no. There was someone who was saying, like, they want to pay me to be friends. They want to give bits to be friends. You can just be part of the community. You don't need to make it all about yourself. Please don't. I don't like that. I don't like when people have to make it all about themselves. They were like, oh, I want to be friends. I was about to pay bits to be friends with you, but you offended me by ignoring me or something. Like, come on, dude. Like, don't do that. And Shannon was gonna rightfully give them a timeout. However, Shannon accidentally timed out Chocolate Cat. Which is not doing that. She was not doing that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Woof. Woof. Also, there's a new episode of Goth Boy and the Jock which is coming out shortly. I'm excited about that one. I hope you'll all look forward to it coming out. And I want to do more Goth Girl in the Jock as well. That would be really nice if we could do more Goth Girl in the Jock. Make me happy. Yeah. No, Shannon. Joggo was good friends with Doggo. No! Sorry, dogs. It's alright, Shannon. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Woof. Woof, woof. Man. I do want to go to Dokumi again. Ah, my nose. I do want to go to Dokumi again. I love conventions, actually. Conventions are good. One of my favorite things is getting to meet you guys. But something I missed, which I did today, which I did this weekend, was selling my own comics. Usually we have staff. The last few times we had staff selling the comics. This time I got to sell my comics. It made me so happy. Getting to stand behind the booth and tell people about my comics and sign the comics made me so, so happy. So incredibly happy. So I definitely enjoyed it very, very much. Ah, yes. Woof. Missed my salesman rouge, yes? I just need a proper mask that I can wear. So that maybe I should just do like a scuba diving mask next time. I am looking into this full face helmet. That would be fun too. We'll see. We shall see. Woof. Let's get a full set. A scuba diving helmet. Yeah. A scuba diving helmet. A smaller dog head? Maybe a dog head with ventilation inside. That could be an idea. Hi, hi. Hi, Yuki. How's it going? So is that one Iron Man mask? I need ventilation inside my mask. Raspberry the Fox VT. Hi. Ah, I had such a good time, Dogami. It was so, so magical. I really, really enjoyed it. And I hope all of you did as well. Kigurumi mask. Should the mask hide your hair too? Maybe. I mean, I could wear like a wig. I don't know. I have pretty good hair. Let me see. Dog head renovation. Yee. Woof. A protogen head. What is a protogen head? Oh, one of those. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. A protogen head. Do they have like ventilation and such? Those would be pretty sick. Wonder if I could pay someone to make one. They have fans and speakers. Ooh. Do they have good visibility? After 4 hours train with a concussion, I'm home. Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. Do cosplay and let Lumi do the makeup for me. Lumi was offering me to teach me how to do my own makeup so I look really pretty. That was the thing she was offering to teach me. I'd really like that. Yee. Woof woof. The prettiest dog. You're the prettiest dog. Due to the fact that it's a visor design. Ah. Woof. Well, anyway, my dear darling dogs, I think I'm a little bit exhausted from yesterday as well. So, and we did go for 4 hours, which I think is a respectable amount. So you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and raid into... I don't know. Who do we want to raid into? Is Sinuki live? Mishi Molly. She's a very fun analog horror style VTuber. Let's raid into her. Alright. Good night, dear sweet dog army. I love and appreciate you all very much. And I'm so happy to be home with you. And I'm going to be streaming again more tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have a good long stream. We'll play Puppy Playtime Chapter 4. I'll do my best to finish it in one sitting. See you all tomorrow. Good night, dog army. Bye bye. Love you guys. Good night. Woof woof. Bye bye.